Hello. Welcome back to Almighty Sports Plus और welcome to potentially controversial stream पता नहीं और kind of obvious stream लेकिन नहीं there are a lot to be discussed absolutely like always भाई कुछ ना कुछ सब प्लॉट रहते हैं हम काफी सारा डिस्कस करेंगे और उसी यार रीजन से सब लोग आ जाए because yes there is not just obviously the Benzema factor जो एक obvious फैक्टर है but a lot of अवार्ड आप डिस्क्रिप्शन चेक करिए लॉट ऑफ होने वाले बट वी आर आल्सो एक्सपेक्टिंग अ गेस्ट सो होपफुली विल बी डिस्कसिंग व्हाट हैपेंड कल क्योंकि यार मैंने एक वीडियो रिलीज किया था अबाउट द संडे राउंड अप लेकिन आई हैड टू बी डिस्कसिंग विद अ फैन ऑफ वन ऑफ दोस क्लब्स तो वो भी आने वाले फॉर सम टाइम सो विल गेट देयर एब्सोल्युटली एंड अगेन भाई जो भी है प्लीज लाइक द स्ट्रीम बढ़िया रहेगा ऑफ कोर्स विल बी शॉर्ट लिस्टिंग कि भाई कौन से रैंक में आ रहे हैं द बैलन डोर नॉमिनेशंस एंड व्हाट आर द पोटेंशियल्स फॉर द कोपा ट्रॉफी एंड व्हाट नॉट हम सब डिस्कस करेंगे विल टेक सम पोल्स आल्सो आई नो वहां पे मैंने बोला है कंट्रोवर्सी लेकिन एक रिक्वेस्ट आज स्पेशल रिक्वेस्ट ये आप देख रहे हो स्क्रीन पर आपके एक रिक्वेस्टिंग टू नॉट गेट टॉक्सिक टुनाइट so please everyone bhai can we have एक detailed लेकिन positive discussion and opinion is absolutely fair you might disagree with me I might disagree with you आप disagree करोगे किसी और से लेकिन at the end of the day भाई हम सब फुटबॉल के lovers right so let's have a very nice stream लेकिन हाँ with banter if required भी लेकिन in within limits absolutely यार तो mods help me out and mods आप खुद मत हो जाना बस इसे इतना बोल रहा हूँ बस मुझे रॉबरी इन पीआर मर्चेंट चलो यहां से मैं ऑफ कोर्स शाउट आउट दे दो पहले भाई सब लोग को डेरेन इन द हाउस शाउट आउट एब्सोल्युटली कैसे हो डेरेन आई होप यू आर वेल गौरव आशीष ऑफ कोर्स जॉन टेरी इन द हाउस संकेत एज वेल सिद्धार्थ अच्छा हो भाई आप भी अच्छे हो आई होप सो गौरव इन द हाउस एज वेल एंड ऑफ कोर्स कपल ऑफ अदर्स तो भाई सब लोग अगेन डू लाइक द स्ट्रीम शेयर करिएगा डेफिनेटली बिकॉज बवाल मचने वाला है नो मैटर व्हाट इट्स नेवर ऑब्वियस बैलेंस कंट्रोवर्सी विल बी देयर बट लीव कंट्रोवर्सी यहाँ पे मैं थोड़ा सा नाखुश हूं और ये जो जर्नलिस्ट होते हैं ना मतलब आई नो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट बेसिकली स्पेसिफिक जर्नलिस्ट में नाम नहीं लेना चाहूंगा क्योंकि आई नो दैट आप सोचोगे आई एम वेरी बायस्ड और यू आर वेरी बायस्ड देयर माइट बी सम हेट लेकिन देयर आर सर्टेन जर्नलिस्ट जो जबरदस्ती यार निकाल दिए यार ये सब कौन जीता है कोपा ट्रॉफी ये जीता है याशीन ट्रॉफी ये जीता है भाई जीता है तो जीता है यार एक ऑब्वियस सा बैलन डोर एक ऑब्वियस था as it is basically this time it's not as say what you say एक suspense नहीं रहेगा लास्ट तक Ballon d'Or we all know it's going to be Benzema नहीं तो चोरी होगी literally right तो वो तो हमें पता है लाइक बाकी चीज का तो सस्पेंस है वो क्यों आप बिगाड़ रहे हो यार आपको क्या मिल रहा है पैसे मिल रहे हैं आपको पीआर के आपको क्या है मतलब दैट इज समथिंग दैट आई रिक्वेस्ट एनी जर्नलिस्ट हु इज वाचिंग दिस प्लीज डोंट स्पॉइल सी वी ऑल love to create content for me मैं एक fan हूँ first I am a fan first so for me the only reason why I follow Ballon d'Or awards and stuff I know that आधा rigged होता है bias होता है there is a vote and all those things I 100% agree ठीक है and that's a viewpoint लेकिन at some point there is a जैसे कोई भी आपको एग्जाम में रिजल्ट आते थे कौन फर्स्ट आया और rather say किसको मैन ऑफ द मैच मिलना है that is the kind of thing that we always as sports fans we love so why spoil it I don't know those journalists they're not sports lovers first I genuinely believe that but कोई नहीं अरे नेत्रा सिंह इन द हाउस नाइस यार काफी दिन हो गए आपको देखे हुए अगेन नाइस अगेन नेत्रा सिंह आप मुझे ऑलमाइटी ब्लूज एफसी चैनल में नहीं दिखते हो so please consider subscribing to Almighty Blues FC भी and this is for everyone else as well there has been a lot of content literally every day आ रहे हैं भाई तो आज हमने एक शॉर्टर वीडियो भी रिलीज किया भाई और शॉर्टर वीडियोस का पता नहीं अभी तक यार आई एम नॉट गेटिंग द काइंड ऑफ सपोर्ट दैट आई एक्सपेक्ट और रादर आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट सम फीडबैक बिकॉज अगेन मे बी आई हियर कि भाई नोटिफिकेशंस नहीं आ रहे कुछ लोग के लिए तो नहीं आ रहे तो प्लीज हिट दैट बेल नोटिफिकेशन आइकॉन इट विल हेल्प मी और लाइक्स दबा देना so that YouTube will suggest you so Ballon d'Or from next season is going to be based on European competitions right अच्छा तो ये एक चीज रिवाज बहुत अच्छा आपने पूछा है मैं इतना बोलता हूँ Ballon d'Or इस बार कुछ हिस्ट्री क्रिएट होना है वो क्या हिस्ट्री है आई थिंक फ्रॉम द टाइम फ्रांस फुटबॉल बाय द वे फ्रांस फुटबॉल इट्स नॉट फीफा रिमेंबर इट्स फ्रांस फुटबॉल इसलिए बायस होता है एनीवे फ्रांस फुटबॉल ने पहली बार रखा है दैट दिस टाइम इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ Ballon d'Or फॉर द सीजन that is season 2021-2022 ठीक है that was the calendar season not the calendar year which is going to be taken into consideration for the voting or for the award ठीक है तो ये याद रखें सब लोग when before you put any comment definitely remember that it's so recency bias नहीं होना चाहिए हाँ 2021 का कोपा विनर तो गावी था इस बार कौन होगा नहीं 2021 गावी का था भाई पेड्री था ना पेड्री था जहां तक मुझे याद है लेट मी नो Pretty sure it was Pedri, yeah. 2021. Okay. So, okay, we have Michael in the house. Michael, bro, how are you?
Doing well, man. At least we're both smiling after victories this weekend. So something we haven't been able to say this season.
Michael's looking fresh from a victory. Literally,
Well, to be honest,
10 minutes ago.
Ankit, I went to the barber. I usually go to my regular barber, so I went to a different one because they're closed for a couple weeks. They shaved. They left me with a goatee. I said, "I'm not. No, I gotta shave it all off. I'm not having no goatee yet."
Yeah, you want to do a Luis Diaz in India anyway. But
Uh,
Kopa Trophy, yeah, it's under 21 Ashish. That's right. It's only for under 21 folks. But Michael, as in obviously we're going to speak about the Ballon'or, and we all know our opinions about that. But as in obviously I'll go through the list and everyone. But quick reactions, bro. As in again, it was a victory. Liverpool. I've been saying it. Liverpool have a number on Pep, no matter what. At any point, you cannot say no. But you remember, like it was 2 years down the line, 2 years before that, Man City were like on a crazy bad run, and then they went on a crazy great run, something like 13 back-to-back victories, and I remember that they won the league, right? As in that was just about. So again, I know Liverpool squad is like totally not there, but yesterday, defensively as well as attacking wise, I think they looked the part as someone who can do it if you have all the players available. So what are you thinking? Are you positive? No, not yet.
not yet. I don't have confidence yet. Yesterday was finally a performance where you could tell that they wanted to win the game. That the mentality was there. Because in the
Yeah.
the whole season just doesn't seem like they were prepared at all for any matches. Finally, we kept a clean sheet. Finally, we scored the first goal in the game. And finally, we didn't give up any big chances, in my opinion. I mean, Haaland at
Yeah.
the back post with the header, but that's about it. That's about it throughout the whole entire game. But look, Ankit, I'm gonna wait. If they keep on waiting for 5 games, it's gonna be like, all right, we're getting back now. We're on momentum, but I just don't know what formation we're gonna go with for the future. And if, well, obviously we have personnel that are down injured. Matip, Konate, who else? Arthur, even though he's never gonna play. So Jota looks like he might have a bad injury too, which would be horrible because he I think has something with his calf. So I hope it's not an Achilles tear, because if it's an Achilles tear, yeah, he's gone for a whole year. And Luis Diaz. So I just need to survive till the World Cup. If we're around 6th or 7th and we're like 5 points behind 4th, I'll be happy with it. Because, I mean, with the way we have started and with the way we have played, I think we're lucky if we're still in the top 4 race.
Actually, I won't deny that, because the fact is you have Chelsea and Manchester United right above, and both our clubs are still in transition as well, big time, right? But the fact is Jota, like I'm not sure if it's exactly known. Like I don't think it was as clear as the day, right? As in
I
how
think David
bad is
Ornstein
it?
said it's a significant calf injury. So
So
I hope I
that
hope it's
means
nothing too bad.
yeah, it's something like 2 to 3 weeks, right?
No, he said that he might miss the World Cup, so he's going to be back in December or January. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what apparently David Ornstein said. So if Jota's got, well, we got Luis Diaz, Jota. Oh, we're gonna have to play Darwin Nunes at left wing probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Ankit.
I have to agree with this
Yeah,
comment.
go ahead.
As in this comment is, as
Mm.
in we cannot deny the fact that again it cannot be coincidence that time and again that especially in his Pep, Tuchel in one season had that, and Klopp has it. I genuinely believe that there is something more to it. It's not
Mm.
just basically the performance, and of course Anthony Taylor helping. But I am actually on Liverpool side yesterday.
Yeah.
I think. I don't think there was a problem. I did a review video as well. People, if you watch the video, do let me know. I know it's controversial, but for me, it wasn't. Yes, of course, there were
You
question
talking about the
marks
goal
for
for
both the
Man
sides.
City, right? The Fabinho foul.
Yeah, as in
Yeah, yeah.
it's pretty obvious, bro. As in just because as in Bernardo Silva comes and says, by the way, yeah, obviously he is one of the Ballon d'Or nominations, but Bernardo Silva comes and says that okay, in the gameplay, if the referee is allowing it to continue, just let it be. As in the referee's made a mistake, dude. That's the whole point.
Well, did you see? Well, I mean, Man City fans can't be complaining about referee because I mean, a couple occasions yesterday, I can't believe Anthony Taylor, who's from Manchester, was refing that game. And then Gary Neville goes on Sky Sports and says, "Oh, he's done a brilliant job. He had control of the game." That was complete chaos. That matchup. I know it was a little bit old school with the tackles and everything, but he lost control of that game. There's a reason why
Yep.
Pep and Klopp were going absolute mad on the touchline. Oh my God, they were absolutely done with the referee. When Bernardo Silva was doing koala tactics and jumping on Salah, I couldn't believe that was not a foul. I was gonna throw my water bottle at the screen.
Yeah, you know what? There was a pic that I actually used in my video as well. I kind of show you. I'm pretty sure you must have seen it as well, but that's
Oh, is
crazy,
it the chip?
Oh yeah, yeah. As in no, as in basically what is it? Let me see. As in, can I have your shirt, please? I don't know. I'll show it to you.
Yeah,
It's
show it to
actually
me.
quite
I haven't
funny.
seen this photo. And he
This
works
one.
for
This is what
Darwin
it is.
Nunes. Oh man. That was a good, like, this is what I don't understand. There's literally the linesman right next to him, and he doesn't call it.
Yeah.
I was just honestly so baffled, absolutely baffled. I don't blame
Yeah.
Klopp. I mean, yeah, people can say, "Oh, you should be mannered on the touchline." It's an intense game, and there's a lot on the line for both teams. Of course, he's going to be a bit passionate. What? Well, he didn't do anything bad, unless he said something terrible to the referee. But I think he apologized after the game, anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So people again, bhai, sab log, everyone is wondering that why are we speaking this again? There's a long stream. Trust me, Ballon'or, they probably talk about every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and then they come to the point. We know how Ballon'or award goes, as though it's basically the next
Yep.
Oscars of football, as I say. Anyway, it's, like I said, it's France football and not FIFA. FIFA probably would have been hosting it, would have been worse even. But
Oh
anyway,
yeah.
Darwin Nunes. Now again, I'll first let me actually show this to you. I'll probably side by side start the Ballon d'Or talks. By the way, everyone, welcome to the stream again. Do not forget to hit that like button. Also, I have tagged Michael's channels beneath in the description. You know it, Michael talks football. Sublog, everyone, please make sure he knows the stuff. And the reason we are talking Liverpool is obviously he's a Liverpool fan, but he knows end-to-end football, and that's why love to talk about the controversial topic like Ballon d'Or as well to him. But okay, I think let me just show this one. So this is I'll be showing from 30. I know that the rankings are out for quite a
Shoot.
while now.
Oh yeah, we'll
But
talk about Darwin Nunes here. Yeah.
this is what we're talking. So we'll just start from 25th to 30th. So I know it's the first 30th, and then we'll talk about Kopa Trophy and whatnot. As much as time permits. Now again, the question was about Darwin Nunes. First of all, bro, I'll be honest with you. Yes, he had a mad season with Benfica, but I was like shocked that he was even in the 30, man. As in, what were your views?
I don't know, Ankit. I don't get these awards. I honestly couldn't give a rat's ass about these Ballon'or. I really couldn't. It's just a bunch of bogus journalists who think they know football. Like, come on. Like, Darwin Nunes had a good season last year. He ain't no top 30 in the world footballer. Did you see yesterday? Oh, Ankit, man.
What was that? As in, come on, as in, with no disrespect, as in, a simple pass is something that he doesn't understand. Even to Trent, as in, late on, the one that he gave, I think probably he should have just waited for a couple more seconds, and Trent was in, bro.
You
As
know what
in,
I don't. You know what I don't understand. I think Darwin just he puts too much pressure on himself, right? I think he's playing at 100 miles per hour. He doesn't know how to control his feelings. I think he has a lot of pressure under him, and I think he's put that on himself as well. Looking at social media, he's a young guy. He looks at social media. So, I mean, yesterday was what the worst one was the chip.
oh yeah.
The chip went backwards like it was a golf shot. Oh, it was like it was backspin on it. Oh, it was
See,
terrible.
there were actually more than 3 or 4 occasions. That's why, like, I had to put one. I had just 2 seconds in a video to put one picture, and I'm like, okay, fine. Each is equally bad, but I must say, Michael, that the last 2 games he's actually looked much better.
Yeah.
Not yesterday's, but the previous to that, right? But yeah, Mudit, thanks for the super chat. And Mudit, I know the agenda has started. Again, I request all of you. I know these awards are highly controversial. They are rigged. I won't be denying that they are rigged. They are biased as well. There is a lot of bias to this because at the end of the day, it is a voting system that we're talking about, and everyone has a viewpoint. So we'll kind of keep it there, but of course, you can have your viewpoint absolutely. Mudit thinks, how on earth is Kimmich 25th, Fabinho ahead? And we'll come to Fabinho as well. Kimmich, bro, as in, I think because it's the last season, correct me if I'm wrong, Michael, but I think Kimmich was injured for a major part as well.
I think so, and I think he had a long battle with COVID, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I
he
think
did
that
miss a
might have
big
been
part.
one of the reasons. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
think
had problems with COVID.
see that can be the only reason because yes, I know Bayern Munich. You can also argue that okay, come on, as in for Bayern Munich, PSG kind of teams, the pedestal is really the Champions League, and that's the reality of it,
Yep.
whether you like it or not. And yes, Kimmich is their like leader per se. He's there always, ever present in midfield. But considering the fact that Bayern Munich and they got a shock result, remember everyone remembers that what they happened in the quarterfinals last season, right? So
Yeah,
because of
without a
that, I
doubt.
believe that maybe Kimmich might have taken a hit along with missing a certain part is what my explanation was. I hope that's fair to you, a Bayern Munich fan in the house. But great to see that. I'll take a couple more comments. I know there have been people waiting. So at what IST? Okay, Gaurav, brother, मुझे पता नहीं. No idea at all. Like I said, they talk about all Tom, Dick, and Harry. They don't come to the point. But we are going to do that as well. Come on, we have lots to talk about, so we'll be discussing a lot as well. I believe so. In IST, it will be around 1 a.m. So that's why I kind of started a couple of hours ahead.
1
Because
a.m. Ankit, really?
and that's
Oh.
very normal, Michael. Michael's getting shocked. 1 a.m. for a football fan in India or Australia,
No,
man. This
I
is
know,
life.
Ankit. I've watched football in Thailand and Indonesia.
Oh yeah,
I had to
exactly.
stay up till 3 4 a.m. to watch Liverpool or any
Yeah,
World
as
Cup
in
games.
correct. As in the end of the games, as you're right. As in it's about 3:34 many a times, and
Yeah.
sometimes goes to penalties. It goes up to 4:30,
Yeah.
and you don't sleep at all as content creator. But anyway, let's not go there. That's different. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo will give Ballon d'Or to Benzema. Interesting, very interesting. Again, I'll be showing something, and yes, we'll come to 20 to 25 as well. But I think Cristiano Ronaldo, as in something, Michael, and that's why I say it's biased. Again, there's no secret to it. I know that a lot of talented players, the GOATs, have been playing in La Liga in the recent past. I understand that 100%, and I respect that 100%. But the fact that there has not been a Ballon d'Or winner in the last 14 years from England, from the Premier League, is it not a shock? And Ronaldo was the last one, was a player who was there.
Well, let's be
No?
honest. Messi and Ronaldo dominated the Ballon d'Or, and they're both from
Yeah.
La Liga. So I mean, what can you do? Well, what can you do, Ankit? I mean, those two players when they're playing in their prime, nobody's got a chance. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
except for Modric. So, I mean, you could argue that in 2010 Schneider should have won it because
Yeah.
Schneider was
See,
amazing that
let's talk
season.
about it. Everyone in the chat, even you get it. Like, I feel that Schneider was a no-brainer. Probably Ribery as well, I would say.
Definitely
Ribery,
Ribery. Yep.
as in, I can wear the bias and say Robin, but I think that particular season, probably Ribery had the better season overall.
Which one?
Is the
13-14 or which one?
and yeah, exactly. It was basically robbery, right? As in, that's what I'm talking
So
about.
when they won the treble in the Champions League against Dortmund?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
12-13. Yeah, 12-13. Yeah,
12
that was
13.
year,
Yeah, it was
correct.
12-13. Yeah.
Correct. So it was like back-to-back years. Probably Bayern Munich players, probably got a hit, I would say, and arguably even Neuer in the same years. It was one of the three who probably deserved in each of the years. But again, I know Ronaldo got it for the madness that he did with the Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But again, I think most of the times it is from one of the teams which wins the Champions League, and that was one of them where you did not see that. So that is why I'm calling that as a surprise for me. And I think apart from that, more recently, obviously Lewandowski was the one. I don't know if you heard. Lewandowski even asked if Benzema is the favorite. Like, oh, pretty much sure he's the favorite. Only if the Ballon d'Or isn't cancelled is what his answer was.
I feel
Oh
terrible
my,
for him, man. He should have won it. Oh, he should have won it that year. But
yeah,
COVID destroyed his hopes.
absolutely. So let me just see. So I'm just trying to pull up something here. Okay, so we have. Yeah, I think that confirms it. You can just see it, man. This is crazy, man. The last time I think you had someone from EPL winning it, it was indeed Ronaldo, and this was the picture, man. What a what a
Oh
picture! I'm
my
pretty sure,
god.
yeah, EPL fans would want to see that. But anyway, who do you think will be next to win Ballon d'Or from EPL? I have one in mind. I'll ask Michael first, or आप लोग भी बताइए सारथी. Nice question. But from EPL, who will be first? You think Haaland is going to beat everyone to it, or
Is that even a
someone who
question,
deserves?
Ankit? You know who it's going to be.
I actually have an answer, but I
Okay.
think Kevin De Bruyne deserves it, bro. I have a feeling that this
Okay.
guy has done it more consistently, no?
He's done it consistently, but they don't care about that with the Ballon d'Or. They're 1 year guys. It's 1 year tax with these people.
Stats.
Yeah, stats. So if Haaland is going to score the goals that win them the Champions League, he's going to win the Ballon d'Or. So
Yeah.
it should be Haaland the next one if they win the Champions League, of course.
And that's a brilliant point because again the bias towards the attackers a bit too much. I know again the goats you cannot argue that. See, that's a different world
Wasn't
altogether.
Cannavaro the last defender to win it?
It was the defender was Cannavaro. Yeah, Cannavaro was the last defender. But a non say a goal scorer was probably Kaka is what I would say.
Modric.
Yeah, Modric. Yeah, sorry, Modric. Obviously, Modric was the last one. But yeah, as in that's what, and even that they say that it was controversial. So somewhere down the line, I feel that the perception of the viewers has changed as well, and that is why, as in Twitter has gone mad. All about stats,
Exactly.
and people have gotten. I think Benzema himself, who's going to be the winner, pretty sure if Benzema doesn't get today, as in come on, no one's going to
Oh.
watch it ever. That's for sure.
There's no
But-
point in this award then if he doesn't win it.
Oh, by the way, he's just come in. They're actually interviewing him, and he's just come in. All like the Oscars, those kind of feeling is going on. But anyway, so Benzema said it that although I've scored all the goals this time, and I know that he scored about 44 goals or something like that in that season that we're talking
Yeah.
about. But still, he's the kind of guy that no, if you ask me, I would rather give it to a midfielder or someone else, because as in they are the ones who create for us, and people don't talk about it. So I think
Exactly.
you have to say that Modric is of
Well,
the
to be
world,
fair,
Kakas.
Ankit, you could even make an argument Courtois.
Yeah, Courtois, why not? As in, as much as I would not like to see it, to be very honest about it,
I know
but
you wouldn't, but let's give it dues. He has been exceptional the last year.
yeah. Okay. Anup is asking, how can I watch? So, if you're in India, Anup, I'm assuming you're in India. If not, please let me know kahan par ho. If you're in India, it is coming live on TV. Yeah, it is coming so live on TV. Sony 10.2. I know that a lot of important stuff doesn't come and this thing comes, but again, we'll take it as it comes. But yeah, definitely you can watch it on Sony 10.2 or on Sony Live if you're watching it online. Manav says, I feel the 2014 Ballon d'Or winner should have been Manuel Neuer, World Cup winner, flawless performance, UCL semi-final run. And if I'm not wrong, 2014 Germany, was he the captain as well? Yeah, he was a captain, right? No, was it Lam? Lam was the
Was it?
captain.
I think it was Lam. Yeah, Lam.
Lam was the
I
captain.
think it was Lam. Yeah.
Yeah, Neuer deserved Ballon d'Or. Exactly. As in, we are trying to get even like a Robin or Ribery of the world. Goalkeeper, forget it. Forget it. As in, that's what. As in, we can talk again. I'm going to show you the list as well of people who won it, etc. Like, or rather, let me just talk. So I'm actually looking it up. So okay, so I'm seeing the person whom I remember, who is not a attacker per se. All I can remember in recent times is only I can see Cannavaro there. Oh my god, there's hardly anyone, bro. As in
Yeah, I
hardly
know.
anyone.
That's why when well, to be fair, Cannavaro only won it because he won the World Cup and he was
You would
amazing
also
that
say
year.
okay, Rude Hullet. I would. He was mainly a sweeper and a cam. Both he could play.
Yeah, he was box to box.
Yeah, he was box to box really. So is what? Yeah, as in it's been a while. Oh my god, as in
Hmm.
I can't believe it. They've been all attackers. Of course, Shevchenko of the world. I think Nedved was also a winner, right? But
Yep.
again, he was a
He didn't
midfielder.
even score that many goals that season. I think he only
Yeah,
scored like
correct.
20 goals in all competitions.
Right, right. Okay, King Karim is here. Yes, Reece James will be the. Oh, he'll be the one of them to win it. I doubt it, but maybe probably, as you never know the way things are going. By the way, let me. That reminds me, and I know Michael is yes, probably the right timing as well. I'll show it. I'll show the next five, and I don't know we showed the 25th to 30th. The next five is very interesting, Michael. And here you go, and everyone do let me know. By the way, yes, 87 for in the house. Big shout out to him. Barca 5000 and a content creator. People to check him out as well. Here we have okay. आता हो comments में यार देखिए मतलब you have basically okay did I miss five okay I think I probably missed five right
Yeah, or they got this, or it's
let me see
because
I probably missed five
no, I think it's they were all on 25 because they all had the same amount of votes probably.
okay but still there should be 20 to 25 no where is that
I think that is supposed to be 25 to 20. All of the guys were
oh, okay
25.
because I thought no 20 to 25 there was actually Trent as well anyway let me show this for the timing but there was
Okay.
Trent so the talk that I was wanted to actually discuss about was that Trent being in the Ballon d'Or 22 but not in the World Cup 22 for England please comment Michael
What do you want me to say, kid? It's Gareth Southgate. The guy doesn't know attacking football, so well, what do you want me to do? Like, you can play him at right wing back. This is his only opportunity. You know what Gareth Southgate did? He played him in center mid. You tell me, Ankit. You tell me. But look, I will say that Reece James is the better player. But Trent is better going forward. But Reece James, I mean, he destroys him defensively. Absolutely destroys him. So that is my argument for Trent. Because, I mean, I've never rated him defensively, and he's been really found out this year. Really, really found out. I think
yeah
it's just mostly, it's Trent's positioning that's the biggest issue. He just can't read the game that well.
hmm No, no, as in you have a point certainly, but again, I think like we discussed earlier, right? Is for Trent to move to midfield, you have to play a different formation. I don't think
Exactly.
the way Liverpool play, I don't think I see him be there. But again,
Yeah, no.
England, they anyway need to change the formation, bro. Simply put. So I think maybe that's a point. I know,
They
but
won't.
they won't. And there is an argument saying that at the end of the day, they have got better results than what that always Jamie Carragher defends Southgate. I know that, and he says that okay, fine. As in, come on, he's got the best
I mean,
record that
that's his body, buddy. What do you want? What else is he gonna say?
yeah, but again, this rankings are good. I think Ronaldo again top 20, as in for him the lowest since a while. But again, I know Messi is not there, so I think time is coming closer. But Messi is getting better. I know. Let's see. But Vlahovic here, Casemiro here again. Casemiro, yeah, he had a fantastic season. But
Yep.
for me. uh, there were probably better shouts. Like a Rodri, for example, I don't think he was
Mm-hmm.
there, right? So there were a lot of question marks there as well. Of course, Virgil van Dijk, being a Liverpool fan, Michael, I thought his performance last night was, by the way, very good. I thought
Oh
Virgil van
yeah,
Dijk was
him and
very
Joe
good.
Gomez were immense,
Yeah,
absolutely immense. They didn't give
correct.
anything to Haaland or any of the midfielders.
Right, absolutely. Okay, Jack. By the way, yeah, Jack is my, as in a half brother in the hypothetical world. And Jack, big up to you. But yes, absolutely. As in these three players, even I loved absolutely to the core. Robin, Lampard, and Schneider. Lampard was just unlucky, pure unlucky. When you are in the era of Ronaldinho, you cannot do anything else. Lampard, I remember that, like, he had a mad season, a crazy season. I remember. In fact, 2 3 back-to-back seasons. I remember there was 2004 to 2007. I think
Mm.
Lampard, Terry, Cech, and Drogba. They were there in the UEFA Team of the Year for 4 years running. And I think Terry was, yeah, exactly. So, and remember those times. And again, Liverpool and Chelsea had those battles, and
Yep.
every season we were there in the semis, but not in the say beyond that. And that was what we were doing in the Champions League. But again, I would have loved Robin to win one. I generally believe he's one of the most say not rated in England. He got rated in, of course, Germany. He's like praised like crazy. But I thought in England he didn't get praised enough. But anyway, Maguire should win it. Disrespectful to Ballon'or. Just to disrespect it, probably they'll give it. But you never know. As in he might restart his career somewhere. Early prediction: KDB will win Ballon'or for next season. Okay, Belgium are strong and can actually win it. Really, I don't
No,
think so. No, no,
no.
right?
They're
Yeah,
honestly, Ankit, I think they will go out in the group stage.
yeah, even I actually, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not predicted that, but I wouldn't be surprised, because as in they are, like, again, it's not a team. It's we are talking about individuals there,
Mm.
compared to many other teams where we are seeing the World Cup.
When
Yeah,
your
but
def-
that's the point.
when your
Yeah, yeah,
defense
please.
still has Alderweireld and Vertonghen, I don't need to say much.
Yeah, I think that, and again, if I'm not wrong, was it Denier who was actually a free agent till about
Yeah.
what, last month, and then
Where did he
he's
get
there.
signed to? Where did he
Yeah,
get
again, I'm
signed to?
missing out,
I'm gonna
but
check.
pretty sure he's still in the Belgian
Yep, he
team,
is.
which is what
Um,
tells you they do have a lot of say
he
youngsters
sorry,
coming
Ankit.
through. I
He
know.
plays for Shabab Al Ali in the
Yeah,
Emirati League.
okay, he's probably playing the UAE. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, a point that Mudit really makes well is about the World Cup. It's a World Cup year, so
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure it'll be picked from that, and that's why maybe the bias might be there, the soft corner might be there. Again, I'm not against anything, but you know that when I say that, if say Ronaldo or Messi just about win it, which is again likely in terms of Messi, this time I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know. Messi is actually having a great season as well.
I'll
I
give
must
you
say
I'll
that.
give you a name, Ankit. It's if Neymar continues the way he's playing, and if Brazil win the World Cup, I could see Neymar winning the Ballon d'Or.
You think so?
Yep.
Actually, Neymar is well on stats because they're all about stats. I
Mm.
think with Messi, he's having a very good season as well
Yep.
in PSG. If you actually see
And
the
if he wins the
stats,
World Cup and he's a pivotal reason why, I could see him winning the Ballon d'Or next year, which would that's gonna help Neymar with his career, especially his legacy.
yeah, yeah. Mane, Mane actually is. I don't know, man. As in, all of a sudden, I remember before Benzema did the madness in the Champions League round of 16 or
Mm.
quarterfinals, just before that, and up until the AFCON, I think all were talking before the AFCON Salah, and when the AFCON finished, we were talking Mane.
Yep.
And that's the recency bias. That is football for you. And the
Yep.
reality is, what matters more is your quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals of the
Of
biggest
course.
competitions. As much as I know, Michael covers a lot of AFCON as well, African football as well. People, again, shout out to his channel. Uh, Definitely, Michael, you would say that Mane probably should be in the top three, or no?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
Should be there.
he won their country their first ever AFCON. He was the best player at the AFCON. He even scored the winning penalty to qualify to the World Cup. So Sadio Mane, I think, definitely deserves to be top three.
Yeah. By the way,
Just his achievements.
yeah, absolutely. Rizwan, 100% no, man. As in, it's France football. How can you believe? But by the way, France have had a lot of legends and they won. They won a lot of Ballon d'Ors. Platini,
Platini.
obviously,
Yep.
Zidane, uh, that I remember at the back of my
Did
mind. Who
Thierry
else?
Henry ever win it?
No, 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 he's not.
No.
Henri hasn't won. I don't remember. Yeah, Henri hasn't won. I remember Henri was nominated, but Shevchenko won it 2004. I remember that.
Yeah, I
So,
think
but
that
let
might
me
be
just,
actually that actually might be it with Platini and Zidane.
yeah, it must be only Platini and Zidane,
Unless
right?
Laurent
Absolutely.
Blanc won it once, if I'm not mistaken, maybe.
Okay, no, no, I don't see that. I don't see
Okay.
that. Yeah, maybe before it was not. It was termed just the, what do you say, footballer of the year kind of thing, right? Maybe that era, maybe. Okay, no Thiago Silva. He has been a beast since last season, top five defender. Well, for his age, he's one of the best, and that's why we respect him. He's a goat who's underrated, in my opinion. Yeah, but the season that Chelsea's had, Jack, even as a Chelsea fan, I would not say that he probably deserved that. Rudiger deserved. Yes, people are thinking there's no Chelsea player. There's absolutely a Chelsea player, because this is not based on the calendar year, right, Michael? It's based on the season, the first
Yep.
time that's happening. So obviously, the entire season Rudiger was with Chelsea. So I would say Rudiger is definitely a Chelsea player representative there, not Real Madrid. So of course he's there. But let me just see more. As in, again, I think the coverage starts at 12 a.m. As in proper coverage. I'm talking about people who are waiting. Lekin, okay, so now I see. One second, let me just pull it up again. Okay, so let me pull up the 11 to 14. And this is interesting. And this was really moving to me, Michael, and everyone in chat. I don't know if you all saw that. And by the way, I'll come to the comments again. Michael, I saw basically, as in obviously, we're talking about a player who was fantastic last season, Sebastian Heller. And, he's so unfortunate this time what's happened to him.
Yeah.
But I actually saw the scenes when he was actually welcomed and he's come, with a lot of positivity. So I think that's something that maybe
Wow, he got 13th.
yeah,
Okay.
13. Yeah, but again, like, I may not agree with that totally as well, but he did pretty well. I think he probably deserved to be in the top 30.
Wait,
That's
wait,
how
wait,
good he
wait.
did.
How did Mares get 12? Wait. What's going on here? Ankit, was he that exceptional last season? I thought he was good, but he's not too.
Yeah, you know what I would say rather? I think in the Champions League, he's had some great moments in last season.
To be fair, he did score in the semifinals.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So Champions League, and like I said, when at the biggest stage, when you score the semifinals, the finals, the quarterfinals, and you've had even a decent season, that counts for a lot, and that's what probably Mahrez did last season. This
Good point.
season, yeah, he's not been starting games, so to be fair to him, Fabinho 14th. Yeah, again, last season I think he had a pretty good season
Yep.
compared to what Liverpool had, so I can understand. Son being 11th, I thought he'll be in the top 10 for sure, but again,
Mm.
because of the club, what they've not achieved, let me put it very specifically, that is why probably is there. Messi is good. He said Messi will win his eighth and set an unbreakable record, which already is before he retires. Again, Messi is good. I wouldn't argue that, because for me, he's having a crazy season. And again, the way Argentina are going, you never know. You never know. Again, I know Argentina fans, some are saying that have we peaked too early? But I think it's all about just, turning
Are
up the
they your
competition,
favorites for
right?
the World Cup, Ankit?
Because of the fact that they're going to possibly meet Netherlands. I would not like to say so, and I remember 2014 semis, right?
Mm.
I cannot forget that. So I,
Who,
I,
who
I
missed the
would say
who
no.
missed the penalty for the Netherlands in that
Oh
game?
man, penalties. It was penalties, but yeah,
Yeah,
then we've
no.
had quite. Actually, the issue was about the goalkeeper, right? Because what happened is the previous
Because
round,
Tim Krul didn't get to be subbed in, right?
yeah, and the
Yeah.
previous round he did that, and that was
Against
the
Costa
main
Rica, yeah.
yeah, the main criticism. But anyway, that's for another day, absolutely. But Jack, Ankit, can I say something? Dusan Vlahovic, if goes to a team like Chelsea, you creates like shit. He can win Ballon'or, no debates. He's an all-rounder. Vlahovic, I rate him, of course, but the way the recent 6 months have gone, somehow I feel that, as in the conference is not as much what he did when he first moved to UA. I don't know. Michael, maybe thinking otherwise. What do you think?
He is a fantastic striker. He is just managed by a dinosaur. That's the only thing with Vlahovic. He is managed by a dinosaur who doesn't know attacking football. You put him in that Chelsea team, I guarantee you he will score 25 goals. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
He will break that number 9 curse. He will be like a Diego Costa and a Drogba for you guys. Because that guy is a
yeah.
lethal finisher. And he has the off-ball movement like Haaland. But I think he's more of a good technical player compared to Haaland. Dusan Vlahovic.
Yeah. No, I hear you absolutely. As in a definite upgrade to what we've had in recent times, 100%. The only thing is about, the Premier League. I know that probably being a Chelsea fan, I'm saying that we've had people coming from abroad, and we've seen what has happened, right?
Well,
And
I
that's
mean,
the only.
he would look at Branislav Ivanovic, he would look at Mitrovic, he would look at Tadic, some guys, Serbian guys
Yeah.
who've made it to the Premier League and were successful. So hey, he might fancy his chances.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see. I think that there's an option. So good comment by Jack as well. If Drogba didn't go to the AFCON, he was a sure Ballon d'Or winner. What a season from him. Actually, even that AFCON, to be very honest about it, they should have won it. As in that Ivory Coast team. As in,
The
wow.
oh nine ten or the 11-12 season?
This was 09-10.
09-10?
Yeah. 09-10. Who
Yeah,
won it?
yeah. They went to the
Was
AFCON
it
then, yeah.
Nigeria? I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, but for me, Drogba again, 09-10 season, even the Premier League is not written enough. The guy had 29 goals,
Yeah, he
despite
was
missing a
insane.
month.
He was
He
insane.
was
Didn't
like
he
crazy.
score when you guys won the Premier League against Wigan? I think 8-0 if I'm not mistaken. Didn't he score
Yeah,
like
yeah,
4 goals in the game or something crazy
yeah.
like that? Yeah.
I don't think he got a 4 goals, but yeah, he definitely got a hat trick. But
Yeah.
I think Carlo Ancelotti, does that to players, just
Mm-hmm.
giving them that freedom. Okay, fair enough. Manav, thanks as well. Manav obviously helps there. Bernardo Silva and Foden were a tad bit better than Mahrez, I felt, but happy for him. Okay, Foden, I think the only reason why he's not probably there or thereabouts, I think probably this year is going to be there. I'm guessing is because it's just the fact that I think last season there was a lot of rotation going on in City
Yeah.
team. Is what I remember. This time I think Foden is actually given that more responsibility. It's very clear for everyone to see. If England wins the World Cup, then Harry Kane had a chance. Okay, this is a good question actually, because again we have criticized Tottenham. I love trolling Tottenham whenever I get an opportunity. But yes, again England is the same, not very different. But what do you think? As in, if in case hypothetically, if he does that and we know that he'll score goals for Tottenham, Harry Kane in the
Yeah, but
conversation?
he's got to do something at club level. I'm sorry. You can't be
Okay,
finishing third in the Premier League and that's it. You
yeah.
got to win something, please. Anything, just anything. Spurs, please.
Okay, would you put UCL winner or World Cup winner as the favorite for next year's Ballon d'Or winner?
World Cup
I,
winner.
I don't think, but can you define it, Michael? Because
Yes,
again, I know
the
it's
World
not
Cup is
Ballon d'Or
every
level.
4 years, Ankit. That's gonna mean more than the Champions League winner.
No, but I'll give an example. Like, okay, probably not the right example, but a player like a James Rodriguez, right? As in, he did crazy
Mm.
stuff with Colombia. I know he wasn't at Ballon d'Or level, but at the World Cup, he was among the best, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, but in that particular season, would you say that James Rodriguez deserved it?
No, but he was pretty good at Monaco. No, he was at Porto. No, Monaco. Was he at Monaco or Porto? I can't remember.
I think
What
at that point he was
was he at
probably
Monaco?
at he was at Monaco. Yeah, he was at
Yeah,
Monaco.
I
Pretty
think it
sure.
was at Monaco because then he went to Real Madrid that summer. Look, I think if it's a top player and if he does well at his club level but not win the Champions League, I still think he has a higher chance than
High
of
chance.
with the World
See
Cup
that. See
win.
that's why I'm coming back to the same thing. Like I know it was a record-breaking kind of a win for the goat Ronaldo, and I know Michael is a fan as well. Not that I ain't, but I'm just saying, like but that season where he probably won it when as in what they did with Germany and obviously Bayern Munich. I'm talking about Neuer for example. That was
Mm-hmm.
definitely a robbery for me to some
Yeah, that's
extent.
true.
I talk about robbery themselves. But anyway, if England wins the World Cup, City wins the Premier League, most likely chance are there to Foden to win it. If City manage to go beyond the semis, Foden, I don't know, man. It's an outside chance at best because even in the, I know that you're talking about England and City here football creeks, but I think the fact is if you're picking someone from City, I'm pretty sure it's going to be either Haaland or KDB,
KDB.
right? That's what the obvious
And is he going to
thought
play
goes.
that pivotal role in England? Not so much, I would say.
Okay, controversial one, Mudit, as always. 1 hour bus. Oh my god. Chiesa is miles ahead of Luis Diaz. Well, miles ahead
I
at
wouldn't say
best.
miles ahead, but I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, I love Chiesa. I would take him over
He's
Luis Diaz.
fantastic. He's
Yeah, he's
fantastic. Like,
fantastic.
and I think Michael and I have discussed a lot, and I'm pretty sure people watching up have been discuss kiya ho, that if a Chiesa was even a little bit fit and he would have been available, say by October, I would have wanted Chelsea to go for him, and we were linked with him in the
You
past.
were
I know
linked with
that.
him in
Correct.
the last summer, right?
Correct. We were
Yep.
linked very strongly, in fact, and in fact, we even supposedly we did put in a bid as well, but that was rejected the next second. But anyway,
No, do you
but
know why it was rejected? Because they had to still pay Fiorentina. That's why. Because they had a
right,
2 year
yeah, it
loan
wasn't
and then
sorted.
they had to
Yeah,
pay for it. Yep.
correct. But yeah, Luis Diaz, again, for people who are following, we do FIFA streams on this channel itself. Luis Diaz is always in my team, bro. just saying. So for me, I love that kind of a player. Simply put.
Mm.
Okay, where to watch Ballon'or Harshvardhan again? It's on Sony 10.2 if you're in India. So Sony 10.2 or Sony Live. Sony Live, I think, is anywhere in Asia that you can follow online. Only if he wins the top scorer award. Okay, that is basically what he meant. Fair enough. Okay, Tottenham and Audi Cup. Yeah, obviously we cannot discount that. Fair enough. Pun taken. Son finishing 11th is the best thing about this ceremony up till now. Finally getting the recognition he deserves. Okay, again, I don't know if it's a pun or I think pretty sure it isn't. But anyway, your UCL top four this time. Wow. Okay, that's off topic, but an interesting question. I know it's early days, Michael, but obvious ones, or you're calling Napoli to do the madness?
Top four: Real, Man City,
Mhm.
Napoli, and now who's going to be the fourth team? You know what? I think Chelsea might do it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Potter boy. Huh? As in,
Potter
you
boy.
can you
Yep.
can never count out Chelsea and Liverpool in Champions League. I
Exactly.
genuinely believe that, and that's the
Exactly.
reason. Those nights are just special, bro. I think trust me, Stamford Bridge nights and Anfield nights are, I think, different. Even though I know I might be biased watching English football so much, but the reality is, as in the moments kind of, as in players is something that Chelsea probably strives on, and plus Potter ball. So I would not say no, but I'll be happy enough even if we are through to say the quarterfinals. To be very honest, I want to get top four and get
But
a
I'll tell you
domestic
this,
cup.
Ankit. No team wants to play Napoli.
Yeah,
I don't
Napoli is
care. I
probably
don't
the
care if
one.
people say Serie A, this and that. You don't want to play Napoli. This team
Yeah,
is insane going forward. Insane.
yeah.
The way they can attack in different, various ways. Oh, it's unbelievable. So, if I'm any top team, do not play against Napoli.
Yeah, and again, I know Mojit Wanabaz is kind of surprised, but don't be surprised. Yes, Michael is a Liverpool fan. Napoli is in his group, but Michael and I both are Serie A level lovers as well. And not just that, I think, like I said, like just like us, it's a fan channel for all to see. Michael talks football. Also, he covers content end to end, and he knows the stuff, people, and that's why I'm saying it again and again. But again, let's move on to the Copa Trophy, and this is the controversial bit. I know the Ballon d'Or is kind of obvious. Only thing being okay is Courtois or Mane in the conversation, or Salah at best.
Mm,
But again, that's not the reality. The reality is about the Copa Trophy. Again, because it's last season, and I know that there have been stats floating around, people saying that, come on, Musiala is recently biased. The guy has been crazily good. Same with Kamavinga. But last season, they did not play enough compared to
mm,
maybe a Bellingham or a Gavi.
yep.
Uh, and these are the four popular choices. But I'll actually throw a person in there. Why aren't we talking about basically a Nuno Mendes of a PSG,
That's what I was gonna
or
say too, Ankit. I
yeah,
was gonna say Nuno Mendes.
and another one, as in talk about, we spoke about Bayern Munich so much, as in Adeyemi. Adeyemi, I believe what he did with Salzburg,
Oh yeah,
for
yeah.
Salzburg to get there, he was a chief guy, and I would say, like, as in that is something underrated for me in last season. But maybe because it's not the top 5 6 leagues, is that something that goes against
Maybe,
maybe?
yeah, I think that would
Yeah,
go against him. He would have to have insane stats. But I do like that Nuno Mendes call. I think he's a brilliant left back. I don't. I think
yeah.
a lot of people are sleeping on him. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him. I think he can become the best left back in the world.
He can. Again, he has, like, I know people hate on Mbappe for reasons that are probably fair
Mm.
to some extent, but I think there's a difference when Mbappe plays on the left with Nuno Mendes, and when Neymar plays. I think Nuno Mendes kind of gets that overlapping Mbappe as well, and that kind of suits Mbappe getting in the box more. So I think that's a great combination
And
to
kid,
some extent.
I'm done with Mbappe, man. He to me he's TMZ Mbappe until he can sort his
but but
stuff out.
but there is a strong link to Chelsea. It seems he's followed most of the Chelsea players in the last week.
Who, Killian?
Yeah.
Would you take that?
I wouldn't take. I wouldn't take, to be very honest. But would I say strongly? No, I would not. I am like in the middle right now, to be very honest. I am still, the jury's out, but clearly he has an issue. He has an issue. I think the ego is a far too big concern there, and of course it's not just ego. The entire camp, Mbappe auntie, I think his mom and stuff
Mom,
like
yeah,
that, and
brothers,
that kind of,
sisters, everybody.
yeah, that's the problem with Mbappe and Neymar. Neymar is still better, but I think with that quality, if it depends on how season goes. If we are not seeing us improve, I think I'll probably take in the worst case. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how
Mm.
desperate I'm going, because I want to win the league, bro. It's been a long, long time for Chelsea to do that. But anyway, so I'll put you on the spot, Michael. So Copa Trophy, who's supposed to be winning? I know that there are reports already that Gavi is probably going to be winning it, and I don't know why the journalist spoiled the fun if it is true. But anyway, please tell me, who do you think should win it?
There wasn't really any standout from the under 20s. I guess Gavi, he had a good season. I don't think Jude Bellingham really deserves it. I think he's been really good this season, but last season he was a bit
Dortmund, okay, I think in
they
the
didn't do
Europa League,
anything.
yeah, they went out to Rangers, right?
Yep, they went out in the DFB Pokal to St. Pauli in the third round. They were
Yeah, yeah,
terrible in the
you're right.
Bundesliga.
You have a
So
point.
yeah,
I wouldn't either. So, I don't know, man. Gravenberg, yeah, last season, if
no,
you see, no,
yeah, no, I don't think they'll give it to Gravenberg. Even though I love the player, I'm still pissed off Liverpool didn't sign him. But that's a conversation for another day. I think Nuno Mendes should get it. I really do
Nuno
think
Mendes
so.
should get it. Okay,
Yep.
okay, you
But
have a
they won't
point,
give it to a
certainly.
left back. Let's be honest, and they will not give it to a left back.
I think with the Kopa Trophy probably they might as well. I know for the Ballon'or they surely won't, but for me, I think yeah, Kamavingan last season he didn't have enough. He had great impact, no two ways about it, but he didn't
Yeah.
have enough minutes
Yeah,
starting.
he wasn't really
So
a starter.
I would still reside with Musiala. I know that he didn't play as much as Gavi, but for me, yes, Gavi was fantastic considering he was just 17 at the time, if I'm not wrong,
Yeah.
correct? And it was superb. And this guy has even improved now in terms of his physicality, his tackles. I know that he's a baller on his day, but for me, Musiala as well. I think yes, he was not the main guy for Bayern Munich, but I think he was there. I know Bayern Munich didn't do great, but compared to maybe Barca, I think you can argue the Bayern Munich did better in Europe, right? So
Yeah.
uh, I would say Musiala. I don't know. Let's see. But what the chat says, I know chat has been waiting. Let's see. Let's see. Share the stream. Matara United House. Thanks. Again, people do not forget to like the stream. Certainly helps. Let's see what is the target that we had kept. We kept our target of 100 likes. So let's get to 100 likes. And also, do not forget to please subscribe to Michael Talks Football and also Almighty Blues FC. We have started a lot of other content is there. Salah goal was handball. VAR rigged. Oh my God, Akash, come on. Surely not.
Wait, what did he say? Sorry.
Salah goal was handball. VAR rigged. What is this about?
Cry more. Cry more. Cry
Oh
more.
my God.
That's
I
cry.
have no idea where this came from, Akash. Akash,
Cry more.
are you a City fan? If you are, it's fair.
See,
Sometimes you lose. It's okay.
see, last week Liverpool, they didn't get the favorable calls against Arsenal, but we were not good enough to win the game, and I don't think Man City were good enough to win the game yesterday. I think it could have been 2-0 for Liverpool. We should have buried them with Salah. He had a couple of chances. Same with Jota. So, man, you can cry. That's all I gotta say.
या अच्छा ये स्ट्रीम पता नहीं वहाँ पे स्ट्रीम होगा कि नहीं दिग्विजय यू कैन चेक आउट सोनी लिव इफ यू हैव अ सब्सक्रिप्शन इफ नॉट ट्राई सोनी 10 2 if you have a TV that's what I would suggest I'm not sure about that to be very honest about it Mbappe I love to take my Chelsea Jack is what's saying interesting Jack is old school Chelsea ultra I believe and him saying that is very interesting to me okay Zidane will hand over the Ballon d'Or personally to win or not tonight and not Ronaldo it seems anyway doesn't matter not really to be very honest to me but again Zidane was a legend for me I've always said it, Michael. I've never asked you this question actually. Who are your top 5 footballers of all time?
Oh, one of them is Zlatan. I love the player. I
Oh
think it's
wow!
just because I'm
And
from.
once again, chat. This question goes out to you all as well. Top 5 footballers of all time that you've actually watched. Yeah, Michael says Zlatan, and yeah, as in the guy has been one of the most unlucky players at the European
Yeah,
level. You can say that.
but I mean, come on. The guy was 6'4". He could dribble. Insane technique of the ball. He scored the most ridiculous goals that I have ever seen. Zlatan has to be in my top 5. I always enjoyed watching him play. Got to put Messi in there. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. Ronaldinho, because he's one of the reasons why I fell in love with football, is Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
R9, because I think he's the greatest player ever. Not based on talent, because that he could do anything he wanted on a football pitch.
Actually, Michael, even on longevity, the guy actually underrated on longevity. He did it at, as in, I know that you talk about just his Real Madrid career, but he was not too bad otherwise as well. As in, he's got stats everywhere. He scored you goals all the time.
I mean, look what he did at PSV. Look what he did at Barcelona in 19.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on, people. You can't deny that. Then he came to the World Cup after being out for 2 years from football and put in a masterclass at the World Cup. R9 for sure. And the last player is, I'm going to go with the defender. And I'm going to go with Lam. I always loved watching Philipp Lam.
Yeah.
The guy was such a versatile footballer.
Everywhere, and he was a leader as well.
He's a leader, great on the ball, could defend, never got a yellow card. The guy was a super clean player. Philipp Lam's got to be there. So that would be my top 5. Look, I didn't put Gerrard there. I would put him in top 10, but not Gerrard in top 5.
Okay, yeah. I've been asked this question a lot, and what I decided to do? I did a stream of a non-Chelsea GOAT 11. I'm like, okay, there'll be too much controversy and too much bias, so let me do a stream, and that was one of my best streams. I love that, discussing with the subscribers. But yeah, as in one of us is not too far off from my top 5 as well. To be really honest, yeah, I don't have a Muller in there. Again, yes, people might hate me by saying it, but for me, Messi and Ronaldo, CR7 Ronaldo, I consider them not in this planet. They are like a different, kind of species for me. Yeah. So for me, as in that kind of domination, as a viewer, I didn't like domination anywhere, and that's me. They are absolute goats. They're brilliant, but I would actually go on to say that I liked watching Robin more than them, and I know that's a crazy statement to say, but that's not. It's again my choice, right? And it's fair enough, hopefully. But yeah, as in Lam has to be there. You can argue, but for me, Kafu for me was highly
Oh yeah,
underrated.
Cafu.
As
Yep.
in that guy was a super baller. And
Yep.
Clarence Seedorf, uh,
Oh,
Kaka has to be in there for me, man. As in the
Clarence
kind of
Seedorf was so insane. Oh, if only people could watch. I only got to see a couple years of his prime, but man, Clarence Seedorf ran the show in the midfield.
yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Again, Suarez in there. Yeah, Suarez for a few seasons, as in at Barca and Liverpool, man, he was unplayable. Unplayable is what I would say.
13-14, I will argue that is the best season from a Premier League player.
Yeah, yeah, I cannot deny that, especially with Sturridge going from us to you and doing well. I
Yep.
cannot forget that either. But anyway, and again, Ronaldinho, like how Michael said, for me, like the peak of me becoming like a stand from just a fan was, during that Ronaldinho era.
Mhm.
The Lampards, the Ronaldinhos. As in for me, John Terry is also going to be there. I know I've already named 7, 8, but again, it's difficult to choose five. Simply
I
put.
at least I was 10 years old or 11 years old, and I got to see the when everybody clapped at the Santiago Bernabeu for
Yep.
Ronaldinho at the Santiago Bernabeu. I saw that on TV. The Finnish commentator was going crazy. I still have vivid memories of that match.
Yeah.
Just the
No,
one of the
other day we
greatest
were streaming,
performances.
right? So I think that was a popular question: which was your best, El Clasico? For me, that match was, yeah. For drama, I would pick Luis Figo coming to Real Madrid from Barca, and the
Ooh.
first El Clasico. I don't know if you watched it. I was actually watching it live online. That was like crazy. But
Mm.
for me, I agree with you. Ronaldinho definitely had that in him. To be honest, did you watch that ad, Michael? There was a recent ad. I asked the subscribers as well.
Oh,
Recently,
the
there was an
Pepsi
ad.
ad.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
in, gave me goosebumps, bro. As in Ronaldinho.
That was old school. That's what I like about those sort of commercials. Not this crap that we
Especially
see
the people who
nowadays on
played
TV.
FIFA in the early 2000s, and
Exactly.
you will relate
But
to it.
also just the music and the ballers, the way it was filmed. That was
Yeah,
proper old school ad.
absolutely. Jack, again, yeah, Shevchenko as well, bro. As in, for me, it's very difficult to decide. That's why I went with the GOAT 11 the other day when I streamed. My top five: Ronaldo, Messi, Ronaldinho, Tony Cruz, and Spanish Torres.
Oh,
Wow.
Fernando.
Torres, when fit, when Liverpool in 2009 to 2011, those 2 years, right?
You know, Ankit,
Probably.
when he went to Chelsea, I was so pissed. I was so pissed. I
And I
could
was the
have.
happiest in the world.
Oh
Trust
my
me.
god, I had his jersey and everything. He was one of my favorite players. He was actually probably my favorite player from Liverpool. But then he left, and I was like, I hate you forever.
Yeah, by the way, I miss Modric, man. As in Modric, for me,
Mm.
the fact about transfers, I hated the fact that, as in Daniel Levy did not allow that transfer to happen, man. As in two guys, I remember Dani Alves, Sevilla did not allow him for whatever sake. He was on a strike, hunger strike, and whatnot, but they didn't
Yep.
allow him. As well as Modric, going to the yacht of Abramovich, well known. But yeah, Modric or Iniesta, which one would you choose? Very different players, Sarthi. I don't think you can compare the two. Come on.
Yeah, no, you
Modric is
can't.
really the box to box, a hard worker with the creative element. With Iniesta being more of that, wide central player. Really, I would say who
Hmm.
creates his main creator. Who would you compare Modric with? I think very difficult to compare with anyone, to be honest.
I don't think there is a comparison with Modric. Maybe you could say Sirdov in a way. That would
Yeah,
be a
in a
good
way you can say
comparison.
that. Yeah, yeah, sort
But I
of.
would feel like more Sirdov is a bit more defensive than Modric. But I think they play a similar role.
Yeah, so role wise, I wouldn't deny because again, Seedorf, I remember he used to be sometimes the left wing, right
Yeah,
wing, central midfield. He was
that guy
everywhere.
can play everywhere.
Everywhere, exactly. It's top five: Messi, Mascherano, Van der Sar, Iniesta, and Buffon. Okay, interesting ones. Mascherano, yeah, as in the guy developed into a centre back from a CDM. As in, I remember that very well. The Ballon'or Dream Team released by France for football didn't even include Johan Cruyff. Oh my God, it's a shame actually. Again, I wish I would have seen Cruyff, live. Again, Van Basten. I wish I would have seen him live. I saw a little bit of Ruud Gullit. I won't lie. Towards the end of his career. And I know that technically speaking, I also saw Maradona, but that was like in a charity match and stuff like that. But I think, yeah, these guys, everyone would have loved to see them, man. As in, they were like proper ballers in the day,
The two players I wish I could have seen, Maradona, of course, no doubt
of
about
course.
it. Franz Beckenbauer.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, by the way, it looks like the ceremony is about to begin, or rather just began. I think Ronaldo is there, and they're showing the Ballon d'Or winner, Zidane. Oh my God! Oh, do you remember this goal? Zidane scoring the left foot volley.
Oh,
Oh, giving me
against Bayer
goosebumps,
Leverkusen in
man.
Glasgow, man.
Wow, what a goal, bro! What that's what
Hmm.
what those moments you can never forget. Some moments in football. I know Iniesta here, Manav. It just reminded me about an Iniesta goal against Chelsea, something that I won't forget for a bad reason, for as a Chelsea fan, and of course the goal he scored against the Dutch team in 2010. But yeah, that's a
Ankit,
good pick as well.
I have a good question for you.
Yeah.
Who is the greatest goalkeeper of all time?
See, for me, again, in the GOAT 11, when I picked the ones that I've seen, okay, I'm going to say that from the ones that
Okay.
I've seen, if you ask me just the goalkeeping, for me, it had got to be maybe Schmeichel, Peter Schmeichel, right? But for me, if you actually ask me the
Peter
entire
Schmeichel,
package,
really? Peter
yeah, as
Schmeichel.
in the presence that he had was crazy good, bro. But
Mm-hmm.
I would say I would actually I remember picking. I think the main guy I picked was Buffon. Buffon for me has been so consistent over so long, and again a leader who actually went down with Juventus after what happened to them, came back and still was playing at what 40, 41. And the second guy I was talking about is Oliver Kahn.
Oh,
Oliver Kahn,
see, that's
wow.
the guy you should be talking about. That even though he was an absolute madman, and well, he still is after you saw what happened against
Yeah.
Dortmund. He made some incredible saves. The way he could command his defense, the box, everything. Oliver Kahn, I don't think people should. If you saw him, you're blessed because that guy was insane goalkeeper in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. I think Neuer is the greatest goalkeeper of all time.
Neuer, yeah,
Yep.
Neuer is a pioneer. He's a pioneer. Okay, by the way, Drogba again, people. By Drogba is loved by the best and as well as France football because I think Drogba is again there as a host. Okay, I didn't anticipate
Nice.
that, but great to see Drogba always. Neuer, no cap. Yeah, Mudit agrees, being a Bayern fan. But yeah, honestly, Neuer is a pioneer, so he's absolutely right up there. Maybe just the fact that I'm a nostalgic kind of a guy, so I kind of go with someone who's retired. Maybe
Is Casillas top five?
Casillas, yeah, as in you can argue that he should be there as well, right? Because
Mm.
Casillas was a leader, and as in for his height, for his kind of presence, I think the saves he made, I think he was almost like a better version of Keylor Navas, if you know what I mean.
Let's be honest. He he denied your guy Robin the World Cup.
Yeah, it was a bit
Oh,
of both, though. It was a bit of both, but you know what I mean.
I still
But
can't believe Robin missed that chance. I honestly cannot believe it.
exactly.
He could have chipped it so easily. And he didn't decide to do it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But okay, Manav is a good question here. KDB the closest player to Zidane in terms of style and creativity?
No,
No, as in
no.
I think again, as in KDB is guy kind of guy who plays those ball, those angle kind of
He's a great
passes.
crosser of the ball. That Zidane
Exactly,
wasn't really much of a crosser. That guy could play 1-2s, combine well, had the technical
correct.
ability. KDB is more
He
of a
creates something
crosser.
out of nothing, right? As in that kind of
Exactly.
guy, he didn't even need space. That is what I'm talking about. Zidane is that. Well, again, KDB is fantastic for me.
Exactly.
In world football, he's underrated. Again, I didn't like the fact that he moved on from Chelsea or was made to move on. But the reality is that the guy is a baller. But Zidane, again, he's got to be there up there with the absolute best of all
Yep.
time. Petr Cech for the longevity, 100%. But again, to
Yep.
be very
Agree with
honest,
that.
I don't think we can compare with the likes of what we discussed. If I'm being really being honest there, but yeah, they're showing Benzema now. I think on the screen. What's coming first? Let me see. Casillas the most all-round goalkeeper. Okay, Perisic, absolutely for Chelsea. Without a shadow of a doubt, absolutely yes. No two ways about it. Better night, yeah. As in that, he had
Yeah.
some good nights. As in, I remember the FA Cup. You remember that save that he made against was it Hernandez, Chicharito, that he
No,
made
he's
in
talking
the
about
FA
Peter
Cup.
Schmeichel. He's talking about Peter Schmeichel.
Oh, he's talking about Peter Schmeichel.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I was talking about basically even 2012, right? Peter Check. I thought
Peter
he was
Cech.
talking about
Oh,
that.
no, he or was he talking about? Oh no, I think he might have been talking about Peter Cech actually.
Yeah,
Good point.
Jack is a
No, he
Chelsea
was
fan.
talking
I'm
about.
guessing. I'm guessing that.
I was thinking Peter Schmeichel against oh my god, against
Bayern.
Bayern in the '99
Yeah,
Champions League
99
final.
is it?
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
exactly. May go for Egypt, but you have to say the person who has personified the beautiful game. Yeah, Johan Cruyff, as in definitely, you have to say that. And that's why pioneers like Michael had a point about Neuer, right? As in goalkeeping, you can say by himself he's a pioneer. So
Hmm.
that's one of the reasons that you might have to pick him. Victor Valdez, trust me, he was overrated. Ashish,
What's Victor
huh?
Van?
No way.
No
As in,
way,
he was
man.
lucky to be in that team. The Ramirez chip
Oh,
is something that will haunt him forever. I know that as a
did you
matter of
see him
fact.
at Middlesbrough?
Yeah, but anyway, as in, maybe some people connect to some players, just like I connected to Robin always.
Of
So
course,
fair
everybody has a
enough.
connection to some
Exactly.
players.
Uh, I can name a keeper Michael would have loved back in the day, Lord Carrias. Oh my
Nah,
god.
nah, never.
Oh yeah. By the way, yes, this save was fantastic. Was it the earlier version of Darwin Nunes trying that? And I mean
Oh,
Andy
the Andy
Carroll.
Carroll, yeah, the Andy Carroll save, yeah, that was incredible. We almost came back in that game. We were 2-0 down. We almost came back to send to the extra time. That's when Liverpool were terrible
Absolutely.
too.
True, true, true. Okay, so let me just see what's happening now in the social media space of France football. I think, if I'm not wrong, okay, so here we have now Pedri coming on screen along with Ronaldo Nazario. I don't know why they're coming. If anyone can help me in the chat, brilliant. But which is the first award? I think they're starting, bro. They're starting
Oh, they
pretty
are
early.
starting.
Huh?
Oh
I
wow.
anticipated it to take time. Anyway, good stuff, good stuff. Oh wow, Begovic, man, who can forget that season? Actually, few people have had underrated seasons. Willian in 2015-16 was unplayable, but he was so bad as a team.
What about
Uh,
what about Victor Moses, man? When you guys won the Premier League,
oh wow, yeah, Alonso and Victor
I
Moses.
couldn't
Who can
believe how
forget?
good he was.
Yeah, he was actually good. But again, the following season he was as bad. I
Oh yeah,
remember the FA Cup. We lost it only because of Victor Moses. I know that as a matter of fact.
but
I
then
think the
most of
guy
the
gave
Chelsea
a
team weren't that good either.
correct, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's probably going to be the Copa Trophy. Looks like Messi is got by the looks of it. With Pedri being there, I think yeah, that's going to be the one. But
Mm.
they're talking about Ronaldo, talking about his experience, about how he won the Ballon'or, and just remembering that. How about Chelsea and Man City legend Willy Caballero? Oh my God, Willy Caballero is he still playing? He came to Southampton, was it? Where
Yeah, I
where did he come?
think he did. He went to Southampton. Where is he at now? Willie. Good old Willie.
That, but seriously, bro, the guy had some horrible moments as well. He
Oh,
was good, obviously, in
he's still
moments,
at
but
Southampton. He's still at Southampton, it looks like.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
signed a 1 year
he's still in
contract. Yep.
Southampton.
Yep.
Exactly,
Ankit,
interesting.
I have to go, Ankit. Thanks for
No
having me
problem, no
on, by the way.
problem. Yes, of course. By the way, shout out again to Michael. So everyone, by any chance, if you have not subscribed to Michael Talks Football, please do so. Michael, of course, it's a crazy season that's again going to be starting from now. So hopefully to have more,
Yep.
often Michael on the channel. But Michael, quick word. What do you think? Who's going to win the Copa Trophy now? Is coming now.
Gavi.
Come
Gavi
on,
will win it.
Gavi. Okay, chalo.
Yep.
Michael is going for Gavi.
Yep.
Okay then, Michael, I see you.
All right.
And
See you,
yes, they're
Ankit.
showing all
Big up to
the
everybody in the chat as well.
एब्सोल्युटली एब्सोल्युटली एंड ओके यहाँ पर दिखा रहे हैं भाई सब लोग जमाल मुसियाला आ गया है ऑन द स्क्रीन आई कैन सी बेलिंगम कामाविंगा गावी नूनो मेंडेस जमाल मुसियाला भाई सब लोग चैट में बताइए और भी लोग आए तो और मजा आएगा और भी लेट मी जस्ट सी इफ आई कैन शेयर ओके बेस्ट यू नो व्हाट Carlo Cudicini was brilliant in his day. Romero, nice shot stopper, but overall, I would not say so. भाई कोपा ट्रॉफी आ रहा है बुला रहे इतना जल्दी आई डेंट एंटिसिपेट अगेन पीपल इफ यू कैन लाइक द स्ट्रीम ब्रिलियंट आई डोंट नो व्हाई पीपल आर ड्रॉपिंग बट हमने तो बहुत अच्छा किया है वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग वन मोर गेस्ट बाय द वे इफ यू आर रिलाइंग ऑन गेस्ट बट यस as expected as by the news had come already that Gavi is the winner Sid भाई big up आपको शायद मैंने मिस कर दिया था चैट आपका लेकिन big up absolutely Sid almighty family member here in the house Sid आप बोलिए यार मतलब Gavi getting the Copa Trophy. Would you agree with that? Again, I will not deny he had a brilliant season, a breakthrough season for Barcelona. But was that enough for Barcelona? Do you not think again? He's awesome. मैं तो fan हूँ पेड्री गावी का मैं बोलता ही बहुत बार and you can see Laporta in the crowd लेकिन I still feel that Musiala probably had a little bit more impact I don't know ये मेरा personal choice था but anyway but हाँ Gavi is right up there you cannot strongly agree with disagree with that either so fair enough I have to say one thing the best youngsters play for Barcelona हाँ मतलब I said it Messi is good आपको याद है तो I think we did few streams I think during the transfer window हमने बोला था that this Barcelona team reminds me of Lampard's Chelsea क्योंकि उस समय आपको याद है मेसन माउंट ऑफ द लाइक्स रीस जेम्स उस समय जस्ट आए थे टोमोरी है उस समय जस्ट आए थे टामी है तो you know all of a sudden Barca creating that लेकिन वो इसलिए they're not getting results because they're still very young as a team again people forget that when Pep Guardiola took over City what happened in the first season and I know Xavi को भी is a young manager as well so who knows like they might create history who knows लेकिन हाँ congratulations यार Barca fans congratulations to Gavi again एक चीज मैं बोलना चाहूंगा that despite last season being very good this season what he has also impressed on for me is the fact that वो एक better tackler बन गए और फिजिकलिटी उनका इंक्रीज हो गया, दैट इज गावी आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट. So that will be something that we cannot deny. Okay, so I'm just sharing it on Almighty Blues FC. uh, Chalo. Ballon d'Or. Bhai, we are expecting another guest. Hopefully, they will come as well. So don't worry about it. In case you're bored of me, लेकिन कोई नहीं, हम तो साथ साथ में देखते ही है. You know that. And again, people, it will help if you can like, share, and subscribe to the channel because we are wanting to grow on both the channels. But again, it is just the beginning of the night. There's a lot to be discussed. So I'll be taking most of the comments अभी भी. Don't worry about it. अच्छा चलो मैं यहाँ पे देख रहा हूँ उनका सोशल मीडिया हैंडल में. टॉप 10 तो शायद लास्ट में बोलेंगे ना. हाँ, टॉप 10 लास्ट में बोलेंगे. हमने दिखा दिया 11 to 30, हमने ऑलरेडी दिखा दिया है. वी ऑलरेडी स्पोकन अबाउट इट. एंड ऑफ कोर्स देयर विल बी अ टॉप 11 एंड व्हाट नॉट chosen. By Nuno Mendes, by people, do you think Nuno Mendes had a shout? Michael had picked Nuno Mendes, I had picked Musiala. मतलब what do you think about it? हाँ, गावी डेफिनेटली मैं डिसएग्री नहीं कर सकता हूँ, लेकिन पर्सनल ओपिनियन आई वुड से मे बी जस्ट अबाउट मुसियाला और नूनो मेंडेस आर्गुबली हैड मोर इम्पैक्ट फॉर द टीम जहां पर वो रीच की थी विद वेयर बार्सिलोना रीच लास्ट सीजन. दैट्स व्हाट आई वुड से. बट अगेन ग्रेट प्लेयर, ग्रेट पोटेंशियल लेजेंड फॉर बार्सिलोना. हु नोस, इतना यंग है भाई. ही जस्ट अभी भी ही इज व्हाट 17 or 18 मैन. क्रेजी, दैट्स क्रेजी. इज लपोर्टा क्राइंग? मुझे लगा he had a tear in his eye. I thought so because again Laporta has sacrificed a lot. I hear that. Lekin he's taken a lot of risks. Putting faith in Gavi, in a Pedri, in a Fati. People like Fati were injured. Remember, or who knows? Bhai, मैंने poll डाला है. Do you all think that Fati will come next season now that he's fit? वना बस बोल रहे रॉबरी, बट हाँ हैबिट हो गई है यार. मैं बोलता हूँ ना, मुसियाला को नेक्स्ट सीजन मिलेगा. लेट मी टेल यू, या नेक्स्ट सीजन आई जेन्युइनली बिलीव मुसियाला इज अ फेवरेट बिकॉज यार अगेन इट्स अ सीजन राइट. आई नो ही प्लेड क्लोज टू 2000 मिनट्स जो आपने शेयर किया था. थैंक्स फॉर दैट मुदित. लेकिन अगेन गावी फॉर मी कंपेरेबल है. नेक्स्ट सीजन कंपेरेबल नहीं होगा इज व्हाट आई वुड से. मेरा तो पिक आप जानते ही हो. पेड्री गावी हैड बेटर सीजन. ओके, ऑन अ पर्सनल फ्रंट दे हैड बेटर सीजन बट आशीष सिंह. लेकिन वही है, इट्स अ टीम गेम आफ्टर ऑल राइट. गावी विनिंग अहेड ऑफ द लाइक्स ऑफ मुसियाला, बेलिंगहम या व्हाई नॉट. लेकिन बेलिंगहम का हमने डिस्कस किया था. Bellingham, the fact is Dortmund did very badly in the last season. Maybe that was the reason, I'm guessing. Adri, hello yaar, kaise ho? Nice to see you as always. Again, not forget to like the stream, people. Bellingham deserved it playing. वो ये डॉटमंड की सीजन अच्छी नहीं गई है ना. मतलब नॉट दैट बार्सिलोना हैड अ ग्रेट सीजन, बट आई थॉट बार्सिलोना टुवर्ड्स द सेकंड हाफ ऑफ द सीजन बहुत इंप्रूव की थी. इवन देयर टेबल place and all that. Okay, interesting. Zidane and Figo are sitting together, by the way, just to let you all know. Gavi has been instrumental for Barcelona, but for the Spanish national team. But what has Bellingham, Musiala done for the? इतना मैं बोलूंगा, you can only do what you are given. So then you'll say, why not Kamavinga as well? So for me, again, for the national team in this calendar year, did you have something major? Are you counting euros उसमें? I don't know. That might be a thing. Messi is good job बोल रहे हो. But next award के लिए था भाई. I think they're talking about the Ballon d'Or now. अरे भाई ranking आ रहे. भाई 10th आ रहे Erling Haaland. Haaland is 10th. Is it too low for Erling Haaland or what? 42 goals in 39 matches and 9 assists as well. Okay. But yeah, the debate would go for Musiala could have been taken. Yeah, absolutely. This season, I think Musiala has a better chance as of now. Things might change, or of course there is recency bias. मैं deny नहीं करूंगा. Again, it's a voting system, people, so it's opinion. अरे अभिषेक in the house कैसे हो यार? Again, अभिषेक disagrees. यार strongly disagree तो नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन मेरा भी पिक मुसियाला होता, to be very honest. बेलिंगम मुसियाला होना चाहिए. बेलिंगम का लेकिन वही है. I think Dortmund as a team didn't do well at all. Yeah, exactly. He's a great player, but absolutely. Okay. Benzema is first and second, Mane third, Courtois fourth. Okay, let's see. Let's see. भैया Ballon d'Or is a rob. अरे यार मैं बोलता हूँ ना, honestly there is a bias. मैं बोलते आ रहा हूँ, वहां पर कोई झूठ नहीं है भाई. 100% bias है. No two ways about it. कि यार the fact कि यार I know Premier League not the best in the league in terms of skill इतने सालों से. I know goats have not been playing in the Premier League for the last few years. लेकिन for a Premier League player not to win the Ballon d'Or for the last 14 years, really, when we won so many Champions League, that's robbery. That's called robbery. Anyway, Socrates Award, yeah. Socrates Award is basically given to a good deed or someone who's an inspiration, I believe. Jo is a example. That is what I understand. So that is interesting. Last season Socrates Award, जहां तक मुझे याद है, सीमोन कियर को मिला था, राइट? सीमोन कियर को मिला था, वाज दैट अवार्ड जहां पर वो ऑब्वियसली हेल्प क्रिश्चियन एरिक्सन? इट वाज प्रॉब्ली सीमोन कियर as well as Kasper Schmeichel, or was it only Simon Kier? Pretty much sure that was the one, right? Socrates Award, or am I talking about something else? Let me just check. What is Socrates Award? इससे पहले कि मैं गलत बोलूं, okay, it goes to the best social initiative in the game. Okay, fair enough. And the Gerd, okay, the Muller Award is basically for the best striker. हाँ चलो, I got it right. I got it right. गावी, अच्छा ये ले लिया था, चलो थैंक्स। गावी पेड्री एज में बार्सिलोना ले लिया, खेल रहे हैं और मैं उन्हें देख रहा हूँ। ओके ओके, मेरे एज में, ओके गॉट इट आशीष। अरे कोई नहीं यार, मेरे एज में भी भाई, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, देयर आर लेजेंड्स प्लेइंग, हु नोज, young lads never got a chance at these young awards. Yeah, matlab Rivaz, that's what I'm trying to say. The fact that, again, for me, Saka, you might disagree, मेरे लिए Saka is a little bit overrated than others. Yes, Bipra is there in the house, I know that, लेकिन मुझे लगता है बहुत बढ़िया प्लेयर है। लेकिन फॉर मी एवरी टाइम साका कम्स इन, मतलब आई नो बहुत कॉन्ट्रोवर्शियल होने वाला है मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ, बट बिकॉज व्हाट हैपेंड टू हिम एट द यूरोज आफ्टर मिसिंग दैट पेनल्टी, इसीलिए उसका नाम है। लेट्स बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट अबाउट इट। यस, ही इज अ फैंटास्टिक प्लेयर, लेकिन आई थिंक देयर वर बेटर इंग्लिश प्लेयर्स देन साका, सच में बोले तो। एनीवे, वो थोड़ा कंट्रोवर्शियल है, लेट्स नॉट गो देयर, बट इट्स अ नेवर एंडिंग डिबेट, लाइक सिड सेज, इट्स एन ओपिनियन। तो नो ऑफेंस मेंट एनीवन भाई, आराम से। इज इट टीम परफॉर्मेंस और प्लेयर परफॉर्मेंस? वही बिगेस्ट क्वेश्चन इज दैट इट इज बेसिकली द व्यू पॉइंट ऑफ द पर्सन वोटिंग, सिंपल जैक। किंग बेंजेमा, या वो तो आज आज के लिए तो किंग है एब्सोल्युटली भाई। किंग ड्रॉगबा होस्ट कर रहे हैं, वो तो इंटरेस्टिंग है काफी। बट सोक्रेटिस अवार्ड दे रहे हैं भाई, सोक्रेटिस ब्रदर इज ऑन द स्क्रीन। वाओ वाओ, दिस इज सोक्रेटिस अगेन, पीपल हु डू नॉट नो भाई, ब्राजीलियन लेजेंड, लेजेंड तो कोर है, तो उनके ब्रदर आए हैं टू गिव द अवार्ड, व्हिच इज सो, मतलब for the person, for the family, to be really close, you know, this award. Every time Kamavinga came on a sub, he changed the game. Yeah, impact was superb. Impact, best impact probably Kamavinga. वही है, लास्ट सीजन कामाविंगा को इतने मिनट नहीं मिले कंपेयर टू मे बी अ गावी, इवन अ मुसियाला टू सम एक्सटेंट, और मे बी बेलिंगम। तो दैट इज द रीजन, नहीं तो कामाविंगा वुड हैव बीन द कॉन्वर्सेशन। इस सीजन आई बिलीव कामाविंगा विल ऑलवेज बी देयर, दैट्स व्हाई मैंने पोल में डाला है। आप देखिए, इस सीजन का वोट मैं ले रहा हूँ बाय द वे। हाँ, मतलब अभी लास्ट सीजन में 10 थे, तो इस सीजन में टॉप 5 तो होंगे 100%। Top five Ballon d'Or winners according to you? Oh, nice, interesting question. By top five Ballon d'Or winners of all time, you cannot deny that as in the guy has to be there. भाई again, मतलब मैंने एक एक गोट तो दिखा दिया है already, Ronaldo. He's obviously there, but I think the another guy is obviously this guy that I'm all. We cannot deny this. मतलब मुझे as much as मैं disagree किया था for a couple of years, but honestly, this guy along with Ronaldo has to be there. You know, of all time, no two ways about it. ठीक है, absolutely रहना रहना चाहिए। he's a baller. As much as I didn't like the fact कि भाई वो सेम एरा में क्यों आया जब रॉबिन आया था, बट कोई नहीं, वो अनलकी है रॉबिन, बस लेट्स पुट इट दैट वे, गोइंग बैक। बट हैविंग सेड दैट, who else? I think top 5, I would say, again मैं पर्सनल चॉइस बोलूं तो भाई रोनाल्डिनो। वाओ, अगेन मैंने वही पिक करना है जो मैंने देखना है, जो देखा है। आई वुड से जिडान, रोनाल्डिनो, शेवचेंको, ये मेरे पिक्स होंगे फ्रॉम द अदर बैलन डोर विनर्स। अगेन यू माइट डिसएग्री, व्हिच इज एब्सोल्युटली फेयर, लेकिन जस्ट सेइंग, ठीक है। तो या आई थिंक प्रॉब्ली मैं लिस्ट देख रहा हूँ, मैं काका को मिस कर दिया मैंने, अरे भाई बहुत मुश्किल है यार, काका को भी फिट कर दो यार कहीं से, टॉप 6 कर दो। बहुत बायस्ड आंसर था, आई नो, बट कम ऑन, स्टैंडिंग विद स्ट्राइकर्स बेटर देन हिम। ओह माय गॉड। अगर हाँ देख देख रहे हो, जरा बताना क्या बताना भाई, कोई नहीं। या बाकी 3 मेरे 4 बोल दिया यार। ओके पीपल, सो माने इज बीइंग कॉल्ड, माने क्या थर्ड है, 9th है, क्या आ रहा है, माने क्यों बुला रहे यार? नहीं, सोक्राटिस अवार्ड, अरे मैं भूल गया भाई, साडियो माने गेट सोक्राटिस अवार्ड। पीपल भाई, साडियो माने के लिए हो जाए यार, यहाँ अगेन डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करते हैं अवार्ड, आपको पता है। और आई थिंक उसका डीड क्या था मेन, आई थिंक प्रोबेबली द फैक्ट दैट ही गॉट Senegal there AFCON after all, after long time, and he was crucial to that. ये मेरा is what I remember, unless आप लोग जो सुन रहे हो, you can just add to that. Let me see, अगर मैं देखूं फीफा के वेबसाइट में क्या बोल रहे हैं, अगर कुछ रिटर्न में आ रहा है क्या, लेकिन yeah, I think probably वही है, the fact that he won them there, let me see live, Ballon d'Or updates. मैं देख रहा हूँ अभी. If I want to hear what they're saying, और मैं unfortunately because of being live मैं सुन नहीं पा रहा अभी. आप लोग if you can help me out, it will be brilliant. Okay, so I think nahi, he has done lots in Africa as well. So fair enough, man. As in coming from Drogba, man, Drogba was a legend on and off the pitch, and that's why he's literally worshipped. Fair enough, and I think yeah, as in the new award takes center stage, and we took a look at the great Brazilian who was more of a player. He was also an activist. That is Socrates we are talking about, and fought for democracy in his native Brazil in turbulent times for the South American nation. Okay, and of course Socrates passed away when he was 57. So that's the reason. But yeah, winner is Sadio Mane, like because he's done lots in Africa for African football, or of course by Senegal may he won there the cup. So I wouldn't deny that. Absolutely, Mane has done a lot for his nation. Bilkul bilkul. Mane winning, yes, absolutely. Well deserved. Fair enough, fair enough. Building school in Senegal. ताली बजाए फॉर माने भैया के लिए. अरे बिल्कुल यार. I think Mane deserves it big time, man. Mane के लिए big thumbs up यार. Absolutely. For what he's done in football, that makes sense. Again, you can also argue कि भाई हो सकता है just Bartre. The fact that Mane had a fantastic year और पता है वो जीतने नहीं वाला बैलन d'Or, तो भाई एक अवार्ड देना है. लेकिन at the same time he's done lots. Absolutely. Mane changed the aspect of Senegal as a country, helped financially as well. Okay, nice, nice. कोपा, अरे गावी जीत लिया यार आशीष, कंग्रेचुलेशन. यस एब्सोल्युटली. भाई अंकुंकु क्यों आए नहीं, आए है. अच्छा, मैं इनवाइट सबको जाता है ना, जो भी नॉमिनेशन होते हैं सबको जाता है, लेकिन वो अलग बात है पहले ही लोग बता देते हैं कि क्या हुआ है. अच्छा, फीमेल फुटबॉलर को भी मिलता है यार सोक्रेटिस अवार्ड. आई डिडंट नो दैट. और इज इट? नहीं नहीं, एक्चुअली दर अभी ओके, दे आर बैलन d'Or फॉर द फीमेल. अच्छा, फाइनलिस्ट दे आर कॉलिंग इट यार. भाई सैम केयर ऑब्वियसली, मैन, कम ऑन. Get in, man. Come on, go for Sam Kerr. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Sam Kerr. I have a feeling. Sam Kerr, anyone? Anyone for Sam Kerr? Oh, they're showing the historic picture of Shevchenko and Drogba on screen. I'm getting goosebumps, bhai. What a moment for me. भाई शेवचेंको आ रहे देखने के लिए. ओ माय गॉड, आई विश, मैन, आई विश भाई यू वुड हैव कम टू चेल्सी लिटिल बिट अर्लियर एंड स्टेड लिटिल बिट लॉन्गर. आई लव्ड शेवचेंको. एंड शेवचेंको ड्रॉगबा, फॉर ऑल पीपल थिंकिंग भाई दे डिड नॉट वर्क, देयर वर सर्टेन गेम्स दे वर अनप्लेएबल. बहुत ही कम गेम्स थे. आई नो ओवरऑल ही वाज अ फ्लॉप एट चेल्सी, यू कैन से दैट भाई, लेकिन सर्टेन गेम्स में अगेंस्ट टॉटनम यू कैन नॉट फॉरगेट द गोल दैट शेवचेंको स्कोर्ड. व्हाट अ बैंगर. एंड भाई, oh man, I'm getting goosebumps, man. I'm getting emotional here. I'll look at it, man. Shevchenko and Drogba having those times together, man. That is what you love football for, yeah. Absolutely. What a time, what a time. Yeah, Drogba host karke, these things happen, man, which obviously wouldn't have happened otherwise. So big up to France football for just getting him. I know, totally biased man. Like, look at those scenes, bhai. They are showing all the scenes that has happened between Drogba and Shevchenko while at Chelsea. Sam can represent Chelsea. Let's go. Bilkul, bilkul. Are they hating? Why would they hate? No idea, man. They don't know anything about football, simply put. Why Sam Kerr is next level. If you know Sam Kerr's history as well, how she's brought up and all, no ways, man. Definitely Sam Kerr is right up there. But I think last time Putellas won it of Barcelona, and I know Leon, a Leon player is probably a favorite this time. नहीं? आज सेरेमनी जल्दी खत्म कर देंगे. देखते हैं यार. मेसी, आई थिंक मेसी इज गुड. They'll probably, I think they pick the top 11 and whatnot. Those things also they do. But again, people, do not forget to like the stream. Likes कितने हुए देख लेता हूँ जल्दी से. Do not forget that. Certainly help the stream. भाई likes बहुत कम हुए. If you can get to 100 likes, ज़्यादा नहीं है मेरा टारगेट, तो 100 likes कर दीजिए मेरे लिए. और सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए अगर बाई चांस आप सब्सक्राइब नहीं हो. भाई, आई विश आई कुड हियर दिस, बट आई एम एक्चुअली फॉलोइंग इट लाइव इन टर्म्स ऑफ कमेंट्री. तो मैं देख रहा हूँ क्या बोल रहे हैं. अगेन, पुतेयास इज अ हाईली टिप्ड पर्सन. इस बार भी फॉर बार्सिलोना शी इज बीन डूइंग मैडनेस. लेकिन मुझे ये भी पता है बार्सिलोना में दे वरंट हैप्पी विद सर्टेन थिंग्स. द बार्सिलोना फीमेल टीम, दे वरंट हैप्पी. द वुमेन्स टीम, दे वरंट हैप्पी विद समथिंग ऑफ द फील्ड with their coaches, I believe, and there was a lot of issues going on. So it'll be interesting. Despite that, they have done well. Or do you think nahi, it should be a Lyon player? I don't know. Yeah, Ballon d'Or feminine अभी हो रहा है. जो बार्सा की फीमेल जीती थी वही जीती है. हाँ, मतलब वही लग रहा है भाई. पुतेयास देखते हैं. भाई शेवचेंको का बैलन d'Or के साथ फोटो दिखा रहा है, मैन. दैट शेवचेंको मिलान. Again, by people remember, I know, matter of fact, people remember that his not so good career at Chelsea. इतना बोलना चाहूंगा, राउल, शेवचेंको, इंजागी, until the goats came na, they were the goats of Champions League for a good while. Raul, Shevchenko, Inzaghi, they were the goats of the Champions League period. And I'm not even talking a lot of other goats. यहाँ पर 3 स्पेसिफिक गोट्स का नाम दिया मैंने. सैम केयर को मिलेगा होपफुली यार, लेट्स सी. गोल्ड गोल्ड होता है, चुरा लिया. Oh my god, yeah, I think probably Putyas is favorite, I believe, but देखते हैं भाई किसको मिलता है अगेन. भाई किसी को भी मिले, फॉर मी इट्स अबाउट सेलिब्रेटिंग फुटबॉल. भाई एट द एंड ऑफ द डे these people also work hard, and women's football, I know it gets a lot of praise in certain countries, but certain countries nahi, they need more from that. So fair enough यार, fair enough. तो you have to give it to them absolutely. लेकिन मैं देख रहा हूँ. ओके, पीएसजी प्लेयर्स भी होते यार, मतलब उनका भी अच्छा सीजन था ना फीमेल में, विमेन में. लेट मी जस्ट चेक अगेन. बेलिंगहम शुड हैव गॉट दैट अवार्ड. या अगेन चॉइस है भाई. पुतियास देखने पर तो नहीं लग रही यार, वही है क्या? एलेक्सिया पुतियास वही है क्या? अरे वही है, अलग लग रही है इस बार, पता नहीं. सॉरी यार, मतलब अगेन आई एम नॉट गोना क्लेम कि मैं हर एक मैच देखता हूँ उनका. आई डिड वॉच जब वो लोग धो डाले थे चेल्सी को, आई रिमेंबर. अरे एलेक्सिया पुतियास ही है यार, डेफिनेटली. या ओके, सो पीपल, बार्सिलोना फैंस, कांग्रेचुलेशंस. पुतियास गेट्स इट अगेन, येट अगेन. भाई ये तो डोमिनेशन हो रही है भाई. इज शी द मेसी, इज शी द रोनाल्डो ऑफ फीमेल स्पोर्ट? लेट मी नो भाई. इट इज एलेक्सिया पुतियास, यस एब्सोल्युटली. इट इज हर, and she is one of the goats in female women football, absolutely. By Laporta again, by Barcelona fans मैं बोलना चाहूंगा, for the season you've had and you've got gems in you, I am envious. मैं बोलता हूँ भाई, Gavi already winning one, Alexia Putellas already winning one. Yes, there will be people saying that भाई बार्सिलोना के प्रति होता है थोड़ा bias, लेकिन Alexia Putellas, no one can deny it यार, she is absolutely great. Yes, Sam Kerr 100% मैं चाहता था, यहाँ मैं झूठ नहीं बोलूंगा, मैं सैम केयर चाहता था, because I know her story, how she has come to football, and how she's kind of developed, how she's important to Australia. तो मुझे सैम केयर लग रहा था इस बार she had the best chance. लेकिन again the fact is, Jack and others who are thinking, Chelsea fans, by as a club, at the end of the day it's a team sport, so I can get it. But again you would argue, why don't you see that when you give Gavi? तो थोड़ा सा है definitely. There is double standards, मैं झूठ नहीं बोलूंगा, लेकिन again can you deny कि यार Alexia Putellas doesn't deserve? Absolutely not. I think she also has a story. Again, for people wondering, ये मुझे पता है as a matter of fact, Barcelona women's team have been facing trouble. ठीक है, off the field they have not getting the best. So Alexia Putellas probably representing them, has to be in with the conversation absolutely. Plus उनका भी season अच्छा गया है absolutely. Yeah, but she's awesome. But Messi को इतना जरूर बोलूंगा, Sam Kerr का season was fantastic as well. Fantastic season. I don't know man, मतलब थोड़ा सा मुझे लगता है सैम केयर गॉट द रॉ डील यहाँ, बट इट्स ओके. ये नेगेटिविटी क्यों हुई मुझे पता नहीं है, जैक. आई माइट हैव मिस समथिंग देयर. व्हाई इज द नेगेटिविटी देयर? That's not fair if it's there, because what for? Sam Kerr has done so much for her country. She's come from what roots? Everyone knows the story. पुतियास अलग, हाँ वही है, मतलब मैं बोलना नहीं चाह रहा था, पीपल माइट मिसअंडरस्टैंड, लेकिन यू गॉट इट आशीष, समझ जाओ, भावनाओं को समझो. कोई नहीं, लेकिन awesome player, awesome player. Sam Kerr is only a Champions League trophy away from the Ballon'or, because yeah, that is the thing. Rivaz is the point, great point. देखिए चैंपियंस लीग में प्रीवियस सीजन, that is not the season जो काउंट हो रहा है इस Ballon d'Or के लिए. We are talking about 2020-21. We lost tremendously badly to Barcelona in the finals. लेकिन वहां पर Putellas was awesome and she got it. इस सीजन में also we have not done well in the Champions League. That is the only reason why Sam Kerr is not there. नहीं तो should have been there. That is the only reason I feel. Not the negativity, I don't see, sir. Okay, fair enough. Kamavinga is second and Musiala is third. Okay. Interesting. भाई ये कहाँ दिख रहा है आपको मुदित? Where did you see that? I should have shown it on screen. But कोई नहीं, thanks मुदित, big up आपको यार. Absolutely thanks for sharing that. Okay, यहाँ पे I can share it. Thanks मुदित, आपने मुझे एक क्लू दे दिया है. भाई ये फीमेल वुमेन्स फुटबॉल का बैलन डोर जो हो रहा है, बैलन डोर फेमिनिन जो बुलाते हैं, उसका टॉप 5 के रैंकिंग्स आपको दिख रहे हैं. And I am shocked that Sam Kerr is not even second. Are you serious? Are you serious people? Please help me understand. ये क्या हो रहा है यार? ये वोटिंग जो होती है ना, why? And there's something, मैं genuinely believe करता हूँ. Again, मैं इतना इमोशनल नहीं होऊंगा, क्योंकि सबको मालूम है it is an opinion based, vote. I understand that. But why do people have something against people playing in England? I have no idea. Why? I have no idea. ये हमेशा होता है. I've seen it. It's not कल या परसों. लेकिन again, Alexia Putellas 100% deserve it as well. ऐसा नहीं बोलूंगा she doesn't deserve it. Just like वही है गावी और मुसियाला के बीच में मेरे लिए वो था. But I am seeing Arsenal. Okay, so चलो second Beth is actually from Arsenal. Arsenal has had a very good season. So fair enough. चलो मैं before I kind of saw that I commented Sam got more rating in FIFA than so-called goats. Okay. नहीं नहीं I saw that comment. कोई नहीं लेकिन मतलब मेरे ख्याल से वोटिंग जो करते हैं ना वो उससे नहीं गए होंगे. जैक दे वुडंट हैव रियली सीन दैट. आई फील दैट. लेकिन I think the reality is that in European football, Chelsea need to do more in terms of the women's team. We need to win a trophy, a major trophy at that, a Champions League, Women's Champions League. Or and Sam Kerr has it in her. She has it. Emma Hayes. Hopefully she gets well soon and we get there. But Alexia Putellas herself, she has a story as well. See, especially for women, I think as much as you would say कि आप खाली देखोगे अपने performances, I think it's a little more than that. Let's be honest, the hardships that they would have faced, abhi things are much better. But say few years ago, it was really really difficult. So I would say that you have to see that. But कोई नहीं. Okay. लालिगा विनर 26 गेम्स. और भाई साहब बहुत सारे गोल्स मारे उन्होंने. चैंपियंस लीग में 11 गोल्स 2 असिस्ट है एलेक्सिया पुतेयास के. तो फेयर इनफ यार. यू हैव टू गिव इट टू हर. यू कैन नॉट डिनाई दैट एज वेल. अगेन आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू क्लेम कि भाई मुझे सब मालूम है एग्जैक्ट स्टैट्स अबाउट वुमेन फुटबॉल. नॉट दैट आई हैव द टाइम बट आई वुड हैव लव्ड टू इफ आई हैड. हालैंड रैंक 10th. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. भाई कोई नहीं, नेक्स्ट ईयर आ जाएगा फुटबॉल क्रीक्स. नेक्स्ट ईयर आ जाएगा, टेंशन नहीं है. लेकिन हाँ मीनवाइल मेंस बैलन डोर का भाई जीतेगा कौन वो मैं दिखा देता हूँ आप लोगों को. ये आप लोगों को पता है कि नहीं, लेकिन ये समथिंग व्हिच हैज ऑलरेडी हैपेंड आई बिलीव. क्वाइट ऑब्वियस. आई नो Alexia Putellas deserves all the praise that she's getting and the screen time अभी. लेकिन मीनवाइल मैं सिर्फ क्विकली दिखाता हूँ आप लोग फॉर इन केस आप लोग को पता नहीं है. आप लोग पता नहीं फुटबॉल अभी शुरू किए होंगे फॉलो करना और मे बी हैव बीन टू बेसिकली टिम्बक्टू फॉर द नेक्स्ट लास्ट ईयर ऑन अ ट्रिप. भाई ये जो बंदा है ना इसको मिलने वाला है बैलन डोर. ये हमें पता है. हम यहाँ डिस्कस कर रहे हैं द एग्जैक्ट पोजीशन वेदर इट्स राइट और रॉन्ग. देन वी आर जस्ट सेलिब्रेटिंग देम. प्लस हमने बात किया लॉट अबाउट हिस्ट्री एज वेल, अबाउट पर्सनल चॉइसेस, ऑल दोस थिंग्स जस्ट स्पोकन. सो अगेन बने रहना लास्ट तक. डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू हिट दैट लाइक बटन एंड ऑफ कोर्स आप लोग बोलिए नेक्स्ट सीजन में कौन होगा. पोल भी डाला है मैंने तो लेट मी सी आप लोग क्या बोलते हैं वहां पे. Bellingham is 4th. Also Gravenberch ahead of Saka at 6. भाई आप कहाँ देख रहे हो बैलेंस? मैं देख रहा हूँ फ्रांस फुटबॉल इन इंस्टाग्राम. वो लोग अपडेट नहीं किए यार. Why aren't I able to see it? I'm not able. Oh, okay. Yeah, they have. Sorry. My bad. नहीं यार ये तो है अपना. ओके नाउ आई शो. ठीक है, थैंक्स मोदित. थैंक्स. मैं देख रहा हूँ, दिखा देता हूँ आप लोग. यस फॉर पीपल हु जॉइन लेट पीपल. भाई ये था व्हाट आई थिंक मुद्दत वाज ट्राइंग टू से. 6th to 10th ऑफ द कोपा ट्रॉफी के रैंकिंग्स ये थे. ठीक है, तो 6th to 10th के ये थे रैंकिंग्स इन केस यू डिडंट नो ऑफ द कोपा ट्रॉफी दैट इज गिवन टू द अंडर 21 प्लेयर, द बेस्ट अंडर 21 प्लेयर फॉर द सीजन. अगेन ये सीजन का है, नॉट द कैलेंडर ईयर. फर्स्ट टाइम दैट इज हैपनिंग, रिमेंबर. अगेन रायन ग्रावेनबर्ग, एज मच एज मुद्दत मैंने बोला है मुसियाला के लिए बहुत अच्छे वर्ड्स. भाई रायन ग्रावेनबर्ग ने बहुत ही गंदा चॉइस किया अबाउट गोइंग टू बायर्न म्यूनिख. आई मस्ट से he's not getting minutes, bro. Do something about it. The guy is a baller. Trust me, he's a baller. Lekin he's a confidence player as well. Okay, why can't people see FIFA isn't everything? Yeah, as in, I think again voting उस पर नहीं निर्भर होगी. I'm just my opinion. And of course, like Mudit says, let's like the stream in case you haven't. It certainly helps. Let's get there. अभी क्या हो रहा है साथ में भाई? एक हो क्या रहा है? एक तो मैं सुन फुटबॉल वॉच अलॉन्ग करते हैं ना तो आपको दिखता है क्या हो रहा है. इसमें क्या भाषण दे रहे तो मुझे पता नहीं लग रहा. आई एम वॉचिंग द स्ट्रीम कमेंट्स और रादर जो कमेंट्री चलती है ना एक और वेबसाइट में वो देख रहा हूँ साथ में. बट दैट इज लाइक आई वुड हैव लव टू वॉच दिस हियर दैट स्पीच. बट एनीवे वो बहुत लंबा है पढ़ने के लिए तो लेट मी सी इफ आई कैन शो दैट. बट या भाई लूका मॉड्रिच 9th, विनिशियस जूनियर 8th. दे आर शोइंग इट नाउ. लेट मी साथ में आप लोग को भी दिखाता हूँ. और हाँ विनिशियस जूनियर भाई व्हाट अ प्लेयर ब्रो. मॉड्रिच एंड विनिशियस जूनियर स्पेशली चेल्सी फैंस, मैनचेस्टर सिटी फैंस भूल नहीं पाएंगे इन लोग को. Let's be honest about it. PSG fans, why not? We will not never be able to forget that moments, unfortunately, against us. Of course, especially Modric. Yes, Modric is number 9, just above Haaland. In case आपको नहीं बताया अभी तक, yes, what do you think about this? Modric, baller, aging like fine wine. आज के वीडियो में मैंने बताया है. Absolutely fantastic that. और 8th है आपके विनिशियस जूनियर. विनिशियस जूनियर इज 8th. उस पर क्या आपके टिप्पणी है? प्लीज प्लीज शेयर इट. हाँ, सेकंड थर्ड में अभी टाइम है रिवाज, अभी टाइम है. इल बी कमिंग जस्ट अभी एड के बाद ही आने वाला है. व्हाट इज माने विद द बैलन डोर शॉकर ऑफ द डेकेड? नहीं होगा, नहीं होगा, टेंशन नहीं है. डोंट स्पॉइल फॉर, नहीं नहीं कुछ भी जैक. जस्ट गूगल कोपा रैंक. नहीं, मिल गया मुझे. थैंक यू. तो साडियो माने विंस, आदित्य बोल रहे वो मिला है सोक्रेटिस ट्रॉफी यार, which is basically for the good deeds that is done for Senegal in African football. नेमार का है. ओके, इंटरेस्टिंग इंटरेस्टिंग. अगेन मैं यहाँ पे देख रहा हूँ बाकी कुछ आया कि नहीं. लेट मी जस्ट सी भाई. और रैंकिंग्स आया नहीं है अभी तक, एटलीस्ट इंस्टाग्राम में तो नहीं आए उनके. लेट मी जस्ट सी. अपडेट हो जाएगा, 2 मिनट में हो जाएगा अपडेट. मीनवाइल या तो अभी यार वी हैव सीन नंबर 10 हालैंड, number 9 we have seen Modric, number 8 is Vinicius Junior, or of course Kopa Trophy it has gone to obviously it has gone to Gavi. लेकिन उसमें again there have been people who missed out. You can argue that they should have got it, but again मतलब आप कितना तो आर्ग्यू करोगे यार. At the end of the day it's an opinion, simple as that. लेकिन Alexia Putellas has got the Ballon d'Or feminine, and yet again yes. और बेथ मेड ऑफ आर्सेनल सेकंड आई है, और सैम केयर आपकी थर्ड आई है, जो इन केस आपने मिस कर दिया है. दिस इज व्हाट इट इज. अगेन पीपल डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू लाइक द स्ट्रीम. और हम वेट कर रहे हैं अभी फॉर द टॉप बैलन डोर के टॉप 5, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. वी आर वेटिंग फॉर दैट. एंड ऑफ कोर्स अगर टीम सेलेक्ट करते हैं लोग, एंड या एज एन अगेन सैम केयर, sorry but you'll have a chance, don't worry about it. Which categories are remaining now? So they're going to say the top 5 of Ballon d'Or, and then they're going to say top 3 obviously stage पर जाएंगे रिवाज. That's what happens. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, they are going to pick a team of the season as well. वो होता है usually. I know best में तो होता है definitely. Ballon d'Or में होता है कि नहीं मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा, लेकिन I'm pretty sure वो होने वाला. नहीं होना तो चाहिए यार, नहीं तो schedule इतना लंबा क्यों होता. I'm just thinking, pretty sure वो होने वाला है. लेकिन okay, let me see Twitter में क्या हो रहा है meanwhile. ओके, यहाँ मैं कोशिश करूंगा शेयर करने का. दे आर शोइंग जस्ट एड दिखा रहे अभी. अच्छा, ज्यादा एड्स है यहाँ में. फॉर पीपल आर नॉट एबल टू हियर इट ना, यहाँ जो एलेक्सिया पुतियास ने बोला वो मैं दिखाने वाला हूँ. दैट इज समथिंग मूविंग, ट्रस्ट मी, इट इज मूविंग. तो आई थिंक दैट शी डिजर्व्स इट एज वेल. आई डोंट नो इफ यू आर एबल टू सी इट. A massive honor for the Barcelona feminine player who was forced to pull out on the eve of the Women's Euro 2022 with a cruciate ligament injury that still has the Barca player sidelined. So she is still sidelined, remember. Alex यार, और आपको याद है यूरो 2022 was this year, ठीक है, इस समर में जहां इंग्लैंड जीती थी. They created history. Alexia expresses a delight on winning the award and talks about her injury and the setback it presented, but thanks her teammates and club for helping her during the rough time. It's an honor to play for Barcelona. Now it is the time, yeah, exactly. So you know what? Honestly, हैविंग सीन दैट मुझे याद आया भाई, हाँ यूरो 2022 था यार, इंग्लैंड जीती थी. तो दैट इज व्हाई आई अंडरस्टैंड क्यों बेथ मेड ऑफ आर्सेनल इज एक्चुअली सेकंड, बिकॉज शी हैड अ बिट ऑफ बोथ, राइट, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. सो दैट इज अंडरस्टैंडेबल, फेयर इनफ. लेकिन तब और भी मुझे रीजन मिल गया कि भाई सैम केयर को क्यों नहीं मिला अभी तक. नथिंग अगेंस्ट एलेक्सिया, बट आई एम जस्ट सेइंग, जस्ट माय ओपिनियन. बट ऑफ कोर्स एलेक्सिया पुतियास, भाई मतलब she has been a legend to the game, especially in Spain. और considering जो हो रहा है बार्सिलोना में with the women's team, I believe there's a lot of controversy. Yeah, you cannot deny that there are issues. और she is one of the leaders there. तो you have to give it to her. देखते हैं सब लोग. क्लब ऑफ द ईयर भी होगा. यस यस, क्लब ऑफ द ईयर होगा भाई. मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन में ऐड किया है क्या क्या है, एक सेकंड मुझे चेक करने दीजिए भाई. गर्ड मुलर ट्रॉफी है. तो मुलर ट्रॉफी इज गिवन टू द पर्सन हु स्कोर्स द मोस्ट नंबर ऑफ गोल्स. भाई लास्ट सीजन में सबसे ज्यादा गोल्स किसके थे? Was it Lewandowski or was it? I think it's Lewandowski, right? Do help me out there, people. Club of the year by does anyone want to argue here? Club of the year has to be Real Madrid, no? Come on, Real Madrid winning, though two major trophies, winning basically the Super Cup. आई नो वो काउंट होगा कि नहीं काउंट होगा सुपर कप शायद, लेकिन अगेन यू हैव टू गिव टू देम. रिवाज, या चेल्सी वन इट. रिवाज, you're right, absolutely Chelsea won it. मुझे आज भी याद है like it was yesterday. I remember Emma Hayes being there. I remember the Tuchel being there. Great moments, bro. Anyway, some fans are tweeting, oh my god, that's not good. अरे जबार कैसे हो? जबार भाई in the house. Yeah, these two deserve more than Gavi. Fair enough, fair enough. Villa fans are thinking that either Tuchel or Poch will come to the pathetic level. Oh my god, no ways. No ways. No ways. Poch maybe, but surely not Tuchel. I don't think so. Haaland or Lewandowski. Okay. The number of goals क्या? Muller Trophy. भाई एड्स इतने सारे आ रहे हैं ना, एक तो इतने सारे एड्स आ रहे हैं, हो क्या रहा है ये? एड्स आ रहे हैं कि क्या आ रहा है? बर्नार्डो सिल्वा को दिखा रहे हैं क्या? अच्छा, बर्नार्डो सिल्वा इज एक्चुअली देयर इन द टॉप 10 क्या? और हैव आई मिस समथिंग? लेट मी जस्ट चेक इट अप वंस मोर. भाई एक तो इंस्टाग्राम इनका सोशल मीडिया हैंडल कौन कर रहा है यार? फ्रांस फुटबॉल का यार ऐड ही आ रहा है घंटा. ऐड ही है. मैं एक्साइटेड हो गया भाई कुछ आ रहा है कि नहीं, लेकिन अभी तक सोशल मीडिया में एटलीस्ट इंस्टाग्राम में इन्होंने अपडेट किया है. मॉडरिच 10th है, सॉरी 9th है. हालैंड 10th है. विनीशियस जूनियर 8th है. एंड कोपा ट्रॉफी का हमने टॉप 10 दिखा दिया था ऑलरेडी. गावी ऑब्वियसली वन इट. एंड हाँ, सॉन बीइंग 11th, maybe because of Tottenham is what the reason is, I would say. But again, Gavi, for people who might have missed it, bhai, he is the winner of that Kopa Trophy. Again, let me show Gavi. Bhai, काफी खुश है, absolutely. Just a start of a great career, but not just him, even the other nominations, I would say 100%. भाई ये comments बहुत ही funny होते हैं एक तो. कमेंट जो दिखा रहा हूँ ना स्क्रीन पे, अरे भाई साहब कोई नहीं. लेवा हैज द मोस्ट गोल्स लास्ट सीजन. अच्छा चलो, हाँ लेवेंडोस्की, आई गेस्ड इट वुड हैव बीन लेवेंडोस्की. थैंक्स. क्लब ऑफ द ईयर विलारियल. लेकिन भाई लालिगा में हगी है, प्रॉपर हगी है. मुदित, कम ऑन. सरप्राइज ईयर था, लेकिन क्लब ऑफ द ईयर रियल मैड्रिड को ही देगा यार. आ गया, अभी लाइव है, चलो. या चेल्सी क्लब ऑफ द ईयर इस साल नहीं होगा. लाइक लास्ट सीजन वी वर, इस सीजन मैन हमारा तो क्लब ही ऑलमोस्ट गायब हो गया था, जैक. हाँ, बट कंसिडरिंग व्हाट we have done as a club, even despite that, you can argue that by why not, as in Jack has a point. I know he's a Chelsea fan, brother, लेकिन इंस्टा से पहले आ जाता है. ओके, on what basis did Leva lose Ballon d'Or last year? No, the fact is, only fact is Messi won that Copa America, and Copa America, for again for people worldwide is considered a lot. Again, मैं personally speaking, if you ask me personally, it's huge. I know for Messi, and Messi ideally should have won it long ago. ये भी मैं बोलता हूँ. जब especially I know यूरुग्वाई ने जीता था, चिली ने जीता था, वो 2 seasons I was like 100% Argentina, लेकिन नहीं, they lost it. So I would argue that usually it's Uruguay, Brazil. ठीक है, तो दे इट्स नॉट एज डिफिकल्ट. अगेन आप लोग आर्ग्यू कर सकते हो, विच इज फेयर. आई नॉट डिसरिस्पेक्टिंग, मैं इतना बोल रहा हूँ कंपटीशन के चक्कर में. आई डोंट थिंक इट इज. हाँ, इन टर्म्स ऑफ फाइनल्स इट्स प्रोबेबली बेटर इन क्वालिटी, मच बेटर. लेकिन एंटायर टूर्नामेंट का कंपटीशन में बोल रहा हूँ, वहां पे आई फील दैट इट्स नॉट एज डिफिकल्ट एज मे बी द यूरोज. आई माइट बी रॉन्ग, लेकिन अगेन दैट्स जस्ट एन ओपिनियन. लेकिन हाँ, दैट वाज हिस्ट्री क्रिएटेड यार, जब्बार भाई. मतलब ऑब्वियसली ऐसा नहीं बोलूंगा ही डिडंट डिजर्व, ही डिजर्व, बट ऑनेस्टली लेवेंडोव्स्की डिजर्व द प्रीवियस ईयर. ठीक है, उससे पहले साल. और लेवेंडोव्स्की प्रीवियस ईयर प्रॉब्लम थी, वो लोग कैंसिल कर दिए थे. चलो कोई नहीं, अभी गर्ड बुलर ट्रॉफी हम देखते हैं. या अरे कमिंग फ्रॉम मेसी इज गुड भाई, यू हैव टू गेट दिस. यस, क्लब ऑफ द ईयर विल गो टू रियल मैड्रिड सीजन, यू कैन नॉट डिनाई दैट. ओके, व्हाट midfield three, Lampard, Kaka and Makelele. Oh my god. I don't know man, इतनी खुशी. No wonder man, that was great. In fact, मैं तो बोलूंगा even a prime SCN could do that, bro, along with Lampard and Kaka. That's how Lampard and SCN actually playing together, and in front Kaka. Imagine that, Jack. Just imagine a prime Lampard and SCN, and in front Kaka. अगर आप देखे हो प्राइम SCN को. ताका नो, कम ऑन की बात. किस बात? अच्छा आशीष, तो सोक्रेटिस अवार्ड देते हैं. बेसिकली इट्स अ सोशल कॉज, बेसिकली द बेस्ट सोशल इनिशिएटिव जो लिया है. तो आई बिलीव, और एक समवन हु इज इंस्पायर्ड से मिलियंस फॉर एग्जांपल, वो भी हो सकता है. सो लास्ट ईयर प्रीटी श्योर इट वाज सिमोन कियर, क्योंकि व्हाट हैपेंड टू एरिक्सन एट द यूरोज, उन्होंने हेल्प की थी, उन्होंने प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड रखा था. That is why he won. He was a captain, I think, of the Danish team उस समय. इस season is gonna have to Mane, because Mane ने first of all he's done great stuff when it comes to Senegal football, African football generally, but उन्होंने history create किया by winning Senegal that AFCON as well. तो इंस्पिरेशनल फिगर तो है ही. क्लब विच सफर्ड मोर का अवार्ड में चेल्सी जीत जाएगा. ओ माय गॉड. चिले इज अर्जेंटीना क्रिप्टोनाइट. मेसी कैरिड द होल टीम टू कोपा अमेरिका. हाँ, he was carrying the team. Yeah, that he's probably, I didn't, मैंने ढंग से बोला नहीं, मेरे मेसी इज गुड. You have a point there, absolutely. लेकिन हाँ, I don't think I was crying or something. लेकिन honestly सबको ये लग रहा था लेवेंडोव्स्की robbed. Because I think again मैं सोचता हूँ the previous year था, not last year. But talking about Lewandowski, here he is, because Lewandowski and him getting the Muller Trophy again, man. Again, remember, he has done madness in Germany. Getting the Gerd Muller Trophy is something of an inspiration for him. और last season बहुत ही बेसिकली इमोशनल स्पीच दिया था लेवेंडोव्स्की ने, मुझे याद है, ऑन विनिंग दिस ट्रॉफी, बिकॉज ही हैड पर्सनली मेट गर्ड मुलर और ही वाज समवन हु हैड ओवरटेकन हिज रिकॉर्ड इन जर्मनी. तो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ सब प्लॉट यहाँ पर इन टर्म्स ऑफ पॉजिटिविटी, इन टर्म्स ऑफ इमोशंस एब्सोल्युटली है, तो देना पड़ेगा इनको एब्सोल्युटली लेवेंडोव्स्की. यू शुड डू योर ईयरली अवार्ड्स एज वेल इन द फ्यूचर. बिल्कुल यार, करेंगे. होपफुली वील आल्सो हैव अ टूर्नामेंट. हम भी करेंगे कभी ना कभी. कोपा अमेरिकास मेड सो दैट मेसी. नहीं नहीं नहीं, दिस आई डोंट अग्री. आई नो जोक जोक कर रहे हैं देवेश, जैसे उन्होंने बोला है, बट हाँ, जस्ट सो पीपल डोंट टेक ऑफेंस. मैं बोल रहा हूँ भाई, मैंने खुद बोला है दैट इन दैट ईयर यूरुग्वाय वाज ऑसम, इन दैट ईयर चिले वाज ऑसम. यू कैन नॉट से दैट. लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम मैं ये भी अग्री करता हूँ, इट्स बिटवीन यूरुग्वाय एंड ब्राजील. लेट्स गेट इट राइट. हाँ, बट इज दैट इजी? दैट डजंट मेक इट इजी, बिकॉज फाइनल जो ब्राजील के साथ होता है ना, हमेशा टक्कर का होता है. लेकिन ब्राजील हैव हैड अ नंबर ओवर अर्जेंटीना, दैट्स आल्सो रियल. Just out of the box thinking, would love to see Valverde in Chelsea, Lampard, Gerrard vibes. आएगा नहीं यार, रियलिटी जब्बार भाई, रियलिटी. हम तो गरीब है यार, हमारे पास कौन आएगा भाई. ये चैनल का भी रियलिटी यही है, क्योंकि यार बहुत लोग आए हैं, आई नो वो लोग देखते भी है चैनल और बहुत लव है उनको, बहुत प्यार है उनको. लेकिन वो ये बेसिकली अनलेस अनलेस वी आर डूइंग सम बॉक्स ऑफिस, that's the thing now. That same thing about Chelsea is not box office for them when it comes to Valverde etc, right. लेकिन होंगे, हम वापस होंगे, हम थे पहले और हम वापस आएंगे वहां पर. हालैंड इज कमिंग फॉर इट नेक्स्ट सीजन. नहीं तो टॉक अबाउट हालैंड यार, वो चेल्सी क्यों नहीं आया? जस्ट थिंक अबाउट इट. अंकित राणा अवार्ड्स. चलो, we'll certainly do. By the way, we are having prizes by the end of the season. और मैं बात भी कर रहा हूँ भाई, probably it's going to be a jersey, let's see. लेकिन हाँ, FPL और हाँ, people wondering मैंने FPL stream क्यों नहीं किया आज, because yesterday I streamed for like literally 7 hours bro, non-stop. और today I just rested थोड़ा बहुत. लेकिन Ballon'or भी थी, तो I thought I'll do this. I'll do FPL stream कल. तो do not forget कल. Yes, हम कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं. By the way, यहाँ पर मिला है obviously लेवेंडोव्स्की को गर्ड मुलर अवार्ड, लेकिन कल हम, और अदर आज ही हो गया, अब तो आज शाम को हम कर रहे हैं एफपीएल स्ट्रीम एंड देन वील डू वॉच अलोंग प्री मैच साथ साथ में. ठीक है, एक्चुअली चेल्सी का तो कल है, ठीक है, तो हम एफपीएल करेंगे आज. जैक, नॉट येट ब्रो, बट आई दैट इज माय ऑब्जेक्टिव. ऑनेस्टली मैंने बोला भी बहुत बार, that is something that I am taking a risk and I'm wanting to do it. So again, with all your help, support, and of course suggestions, feedback, bring it on bro. That is something that I would love to do. There's something that is in the works, Jack. Yes, but at this point in time, not enough. But I am willing to take that step as we speak, right? So absolutely, that's something that I've already discussed a lot of time. But much love to you, Jack, and everyone else in the house. But yes, यहाँ पर हमने डेफिनेटली सेलिब्रेट करना है लेवेंडोव्स्की को. भाई लेवेंडोव्स्की का मूड अच्छा हो गया होगा बेचारा. कल बहुत मूड खराब था, आई नो दैट, बिकॉज ऑफ ऑब्वियस रीजंस. लेकिन आई थिंक जो सीजन हुआ है ना, ही डिजर्व्स इट. लास्ट सीजन, लेट्स बी ऑनेस्ट, ही हैड अ फैंटास्टिक. यू कैन आर्ग्यू बायर्न म्यूनिख, ऑलमोस्ट बायर्न म्यूनिख, he got the raw deal यार. मतलब I don't know, Bayern Munich fans in the house, I know Mudit is, but anyone else as well, भाई आप सब लोग बोलिए. The way Lewandowski का जो exit हुआ from Bayern Munich, this guy deserved more bro. वो गर्ड मुलर का रिकॉर्ड तोड़ा है. I think he deserved more from Bayern Munich. Honestly मैं बोल रहा हूँ. I know transfer window होता है, things happen, but I don't think he gets enough from Bayern Munich. ऑनेस्टली मैं बोलता हूँ, मतलब अगेन आप लोग डिसएग्री कर सकते हो. I feel that he probably deserves more. He deserved more the exit that he got in Bayern Munich and the way it was happened. But anyway, who will win the Ballon d'Or first, Vinicius or Haaland? Okay, यहाँ पर मुझे लगता है because of the goals, Haaland जीतेगा. लेकिन if you're really asking me that who I see making a bigger impact in the next 12 months, impact जो बोलते हैं ना, मतलब for me I think City will still score goals even if Haaland is not there. I know बहुत बड़ा statement है, बहुत controversial statement हो सकता है, but that's my opinion. They will still score goals, not enough, but they'll still score goals. They'll still win. But without Vinicius, I think Real Madrid is a different team altogether. ठीक है, what Real Madrid के लिए Vinicius है और Benzema है, I think they give more importance. और इसलिए मैं वही back to the old school में बोल रहा हूँ ना. रिमेंबर हमारा जो हमेशा डिबेट चलता है फोर्डन वर्सेस माउंट. आई थिंक मानव इज इन द हाउस. आई नो देयर आर सम सिटी फैंस इन द हाउस. फोर्डन बाय हिमसेल्फ इज अ बेटर प्लेयर. ठीक है, stats wise also he'll get the better stats as well, I would say, this season especially, and I know that you would pick him in most teams, no two ways about it. लेकिन जो importance देते हैं मेसन माउंट और चेल्सी versus फोर्डन to Man City, I feel मेसन माउंट is just little bit more important to Chelsea in terms of the importance to the team. तो वही बोल रहा हूँ, विनिशियस जूनियर आई थिंक इज फार मोर इंपॉर्टेंट टू दैट रियल मैड्रिड साइड, मेरा ओपिनियन अगेन. Ballon d'Or is becoming more of a goal scoring award, so just like best goalkeeper one award should हाँ एग्जैक्टली ये होना चाहिए, होना चाहिए आज के दिन में. हाँ ये बढ़िया बोला भाई. सब लोग बताइए, पता ही हमें बेंजेमा जीत रहा है. आई नो मुलर अवार्ड मिल रहा है अपने लेवेंडोस्की को, लेकिन इन टर्म्स ऑफ बैलन डोर अगर होता है मिडफील्डर अवार्ड फॉर लास्ट सीजन, किसको दिया जाता? Who was the best midfielder in last season, entire season में बोल रहा हूँ 2021-22? Who was the best midfielder? Who was the best defender? गोलकीपर तो ऑब्वियसली तीबो कोर्टुआ है, तो वहां पर जाएंगे नहीं अपन. लेकिन हाँ डेफिनेटली गोलकीपर, सॉरी मिडफील्डर और डिफेंडर बोलिए अगर आपको चूज करना होता. लास्ट सीजन का बेस्ट मिडफील्डर हाइफन जो भी आप बोलिए इन द कमेंट्स, और बेस्ट डिफेंडर वो बोलिए. इट विल बी इंटरेस्टिंग टू नो आप लोग क्या बोलोगे. बेस्ट डिफेंडर और मिडफील्डर, आई हैव माय ओपिनियन. मैं आप लोग का देखूंगा पहले, फिर आई विल कम बैक टू इट. लेकिन अगेन यहाँ पर अपने अभी बोल रहे हैं आई बिलीव लेवेंडोव्स्की, ही इज टॉकिंग. लेट्स सी व्हाट इज सेइंग अबाउट, इफ आई कैन शेयर दैट और भी अच्छा रहेगा. ओके लेट मी जस्ट रिफ्रेश द कमेंट्री स्ट्रीम का एंड सी. ओके भाई लेवेंडोव्स्की का फोटो भी डाल दिया, इंटरेस्टिंग फोटो डाला है. चलो दिखाना तो बनता ही यार, दिखाना तो बनता ही है. एब्सोल्युटली डिजर्व्स द सेलिब्रेशन दैट इज गेटिंग. तो दिस इज द फोटो. आई डोंट थिंक यू गाइस आर एबल टू सी. आर यू एबल टू सी? जस्ट अबाउट. चलो डाल दिया लेवेंडोव्स्की का फोटो. एंड या भाई टेक्निकली यू आर सेइंग बार्सिलोना का अवार्ड, लेकिन ऑनेस्टली ही इज गेटिंग दैट अवार्ड फॉर व्हाट ही डिड विद obviously you know Bayern Munich. अच्छा चलो 7th Thibaut Courtois, which is shocking. Bro, how is it, bro? Thibaut Courtois, मैं as a Chelsea fan, I will say that I don't like him because of what he did at Chelsea. But I cannot deny that Thibaut Courtois had one of the best seasons for a goalkeeper ever. जितना मैंने देखा है फुटबॉल, और मैंने देखा है काफी, एटलीस्ट 1999 से तो मैंने चैंपियंस लीग फुटबॉल देखा है भाई प्रॉपर. आई डोंट थिंक सो दिस इज अ फैक्ट. भाई Thibaut Courtois is 7th. साला इज 5th. 6th मैंने मिस कर दिया इन द इमोशंस. एक सेकंड मुझे देखने दो कौन है. तो ये कमेंट्री अपडेट हो रहा है, जस्ट टेक्स अ फ्यू सेकंड्स. बट पीपल, साला इज 5th दैट आई सॉ. Thibaut Courtois is 7th. ओके लेट मी ब्रीथ. हाउ कैन Thibaut Courtois be 7th? प्लीज भाई कोई बोलिए मुझे कैसे हो सकता है. एम्बापे 6th है भाई, अपना एम पेपा जो भी आप बोलते हो भाई, ये है 6th. और हाउ कैन एंड द आयरनी इज एम्बापे Thibaut Courtois से अहेड है. And everyone knows what happened between PSG and Real Madrid. I know it's just one game I'm talking about here. लेकिन how can, and I'm not even a Thibaut Courtois huge stan or something. मैं हूं ही नहीं. इनफैक्ट उल्टा हूं मैं तो. कैसे टीबो कोटो को 7th दे सकते हैं? इसलिए ये बोगस है, ये अवार्ड बोगस. बोगस सुना आप लोग ने? दैट इज व्हाट द अवार्ड इज. हाउ कैन टीबो कोटोवा बी 7th? हाउ कैन ही नॉट बी इन द पोडियम इन टॉप 3? प्लीज टेल मी, प्लीज मेक मी अंडरस्टैंड. एटलीस्ट इन द टॉप 5 तो होना ही था मिनिमम. शॉकिंग, शॉकिंग ब्रो, रियली शॉकिंग है ये मेरे लिए. बट कोई नहीं. 6th इज ओके. लेट मी, मैं स्टॉप क्यों कर दिया शेयर करना. लेट मी शेयर इट मोर. भाई सेबास्टियन हेलर को बुलाया है. सेबास्टियन हेलर अगेन, भाई बिग अप टू सेबास्टियन हेलर यार. Again, he's going through a very difficult time. We all know that. And I think he's had a brilliant, kind of a season last season. लेकिन again, मतलब I hope he gets back soon. I know Borussia Dortmund के लिए खेलते हैं अभी, लेकिन last season Ajax में थे. And this is what the sixth player is. For people who don't know, Mbappe ने जीता है, और he stood sixth. KDB और मॉडरिच. ओके, इन टर्म्स ऑफ मिडफील्डर्स आप बोल रहे हो, De Bruyne एंड मॉडरिच. डिफेंडर वाज रूडिगर. या डिफेंडर वाज रूडिगर प्रॉब्ली. मॉडरिच, KDB, कोई भी. आई विल मॉडरिच बिकॉज ही वन. ओके, सिल्वा, मॉडरिच एंड De Bruyne. ओके, सिल्वा, यस ऑफ कोर्स, व्हाई नॉट. पैथेटिक या बिल्कुल. भाई टीबो कोर्टुआ 7th. मैं शॉक तो अभी मैं अभी उभर रहा हूँ, उस शॉक से उभर रहा हूँ. टीबो कोर्टुआ का जो सीजन था, यू कैन आर्ग्यू दैट भाई इफ एनीवन कैन चैलेंज बेंजेमा फॉर द बैलन डोर इटसेल्फ, वो होता टीबो कोर्टुआ. मे बी साला और माने आप बोल सकते हो, लेकिन कम ऑन ब्रो, कम ऑन. शॉकिंग. किलियन 6th, या इट्स फॉर रियल. किलियन इज 6th एंड 5th इज साला. अगेन, मैं तो इतना तक बोलूंगा दैट या साला का फोटो नहीं आया यहाँ फॉर वट एवर रीजन, बट साला 5th, इतना मैं बोल देता हूँ भाई. इतना भी बोलूंगा, साला भी होने चाहिए इन द टॉप 5. मैं ये भी बोलूंगा मैं एब्सोल्युटली. तो साला बीइंग 5th इज अंडरस्टैंडेबल. Ballon'or is becoming a joke now. Courtois would have been second or third in my opinion. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. When exactly, exactly. And not only won the Champions League, bro. Mendy in that season was madness. सबको पता था in terms of stats whatever. But अभी याशीन ट्रॉफी दे रहे, इसीलिए बेसिकली टीबो कोर्टुआ को शायद अभी दिया है. आई डोंट नो, रैंकिंग बता दिया है. तो बांटते, ये लोग बांटते भाई. याशीन ट्रॉफी के अभी नॉमिनेशंस आ रहे फॉर एवरीवन आउट देयर. याशीन ट्रॉफी में एडिसन, एलिसन, टीबो कोर्टुआ, माइक मैग्नियन ऑफ मिलान. भाई ही डिड अ मैडनेस. हाँ, उनका शाउट आउट है. मेंडी सरप्राइजिंग ही वाज देयर फॉर लास्ट सीजन. मैं सच में बोलूंगा, मेंडी इज इन द टॉप 5 ऑफ याशीन ट्रॉफी. वाओ, इंटरेस्टिंग. मैं नहीं सोचता था कि मेंडी वुड गेट इन टॉप 5, बट ही इज. वो चेल्सी के नंबर 1 नहीं है, आई नो ऑन फॉर्म है, बट एनीवे. स्टीव स्मिथ एंड मेसी, विराट एंड CR7. Oh my god, this is difficult, bro. See, because I'm a Virat fan, ज़्यादा I'll go for Virat and CR7. But Yashin Trophy has gone to Thibaut Courtois. बांट दी है. Thibaut Courtois भाई, आप 7th नंबर ले लो, हम आपको Yashin Trophy दे रहे हैं anyway. You know that's what is happening. टॉप 5 में बेंजेमा, माने, लेवेंडोव्स्की, KDB and Salah. Okay, fair enough. लेकिन Thibaut Courtois had a better season. Simply put, you can argue, right, as in than others. Again, Lewandowski, yes, गर्ड मुलर ट्रॉफी मिला है उनको, लेकिन द रियलिटी इज बायर्न म्यूनिख आ गई थी चैंपियंस लीग में. दैट्स द रियलिटी. किलियन डिस्ट्रॉयड कोर्टुआ. भाई लेकिन एक मैच नहीं देख सकते ना, यू कैन नॉट सी जस्ट वन. कोई नहीं, मतलब आई एम नॉट इवन अ कोर्टुआ स्टैंड यार. आई एम जस्ट सेइंग, जस्ट टू बी फेयर, बैलेंस बिकमिंग गोल स्कोरिंग अवार्ड. हाँ यार, मतलब दिस इज व्हाट आई डोंट वांट. मतलब दे शुड से दैट नो मैटर व्हाट द प्लेयर यू आर, यू कैन गो फॉर इट. मतलब आर दे सेइंग टू ऑल दोस यंगस्टर्स who are looking forward to these awards just in case. एक तो आप इस पर जज मत करो. मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, do not judge on the face, you have to work hard behind the scenes. That is what the reality is. लेकिन they are saying youngsters, भाई गोल्स मारो बस, forget, don't defend bro, don't defend. आपको कुछ मिलने, घंटा मिलने वाला आपको. Yeah, he deserved to be in top 3. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Jack, thanks for seconding that. Ballon'or और से फिल्म फेयर अच्छा है. अरे कमेंट ऑफ द डे यार, रिवाज कमेंट ऑफ द डे आपके लिए. तो भाई कमेंट ऑफ द डे, मजा आया यार कमेंट पढ़ के यार. कोई नहीं, बेंजिया विन तो बेंजिया, लेकिन वी आर जस्ट ट्राइंग टू सी हु इज कमिंग सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ एटसेट्रा. ऑन व्हाट बेसिस एम्बापे 6th, आई हैव नो आइडिया. Yeah, actually, you know what? To be honest about it, आशीष, मैं एकदम सच्चाई से बोलूं, the reason why आप लोग सोचते होंगे I don't like celebrate Messi and Ronaldo like crazily. एक होता ना, एक पागलपंती नहीं मेरे में when it comes to the Messi Ronaldo. I love them as goats, absolutely respect them. लेकिन वो ये बैलेंडोर पर बैलेंडोर जीतते आ रहे थे. Sometimes at some point as a viewer who's seen so many बैलेंडोर्स, यार मुझे लग रहा था भाई बैलेंडोर का महत्व कम हो रहा है. और कुछ नहीं, सिंपल एज दैट. विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू देम, एंड दे डिजर्व्ड इट एज वेल लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स. व्हाई बेस्ट मिडफील्डर एंड बेस्ट डिफेंडर अवार्ड इज रिक्वायर्ड इमीडिएटली. या एग्जैक्टली, इट इज अ जोक बन गया बैलन d'Or आज के दिन में. एब्सोल्यूट जोक. यस, अगर गोलकीपर आप दे रहे हो तो भाई डिफेंडर और मिडफील्डर क्यों नहीं दे रहे हो? इनफैक्ट आप फिर बोलोगे फुल बैक दो, सेंटर बैक दो, सेंट्रल डिफेंसिव मिडफील्डर दो, कैम दो, मे बी दैट आर्ग्यूमेंट विल कम फ्रॉम फ्रांस फुटबॉल। तो दो दो उनके पास है भाई, पैसे तो बहुत बनाते हैं वो लोग, इतने ज्यादा पैसे बनाते हैं कि भाई कम जगह कम पड़ती है उनको रखने के लिए। तो आई एम काइंड ऑफ astonished, but why, am I really? No. But the best moment was Courtois' face when Mount scored the winner against Madrid. Exactly. As a Chelsea fan, this is only nothing against Real Madrid fans. भाई आप जानते ही है, जब कोर्टुआ टू, मैं बोलूंगा दो, जैक क्रिस्टियन पुलिसिक ऑल्सो हैड हिम ऑन द फ्लोर, रिमेंबर इन द फर्स्ट लेग, एंड ऑफ कोर्स माउंट वाला तो भूल नहीं सकता, अगेन क्रिस्टियन पुलिसिक असिस्टेड दैट, सर्जियो रामोस एंड कोर्टुआ, वो वाला सीन फॉर अ चेल्सी फैन इज गुड, बट अगेन ये तो बैंटर चलते रहता है। आई डोंट केयर अबाउट द रैंकिंग्स, दे आर एंटाइटल्ड टू देयर ओपिनियन एंड वी हैव आवर्स, हम टाइटल जीते खुश है एज अ टीम एंड ओ भाई दैट इज द एटीट्यूड, दैट इज द एटीट्यूड कुणाल, आई एम टेलिंग यू, मतलब ये एटीट्यूड अगर हर एक फैन रखे और हर एक प्लेयर रखे, ट्रस्ट मी यू आर गुड। लेकिन अगेन कोर्टुआ को देना पड़ेगा भाई, यासीन ट्रॉफी तो उन्होंने जीत लिया है, which is very very deserving as well, let's be honest about it. So Yashin Trophy, obviously, for people who don't know, as in Lev Yashin was one of the legends we are talking about here, and that is what the trophy is named on. Of course, he's the the Soviet Union goalkeeper who created records. Lekin, to be honest, again, Russia, there's a connection. I know, so there's not exactly right because FIFA has banned them. So let's see. Abhi ke liye bhi they are definitely keeping it Yashin Trophy itself naam. Okay, Ankit, the reason I didn't like both Messi and Ronaldo is the fanboy is very annoying to annoying. Okay, fair enough. I understand कि बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाता है कभी-कभी. लेकिन कोई नहीं, nothing against the players. Mbappe is based on the amount of money he gets. नहीं, he's a good player. I won't deny he's a bad player. Come on. लेकिन did he have a better season than Courtois? Shocking. मेसी डिजर्व, हाँ मतलब यू हैव एन ओपिनियन ताहा खान, फेयर इनफ, मतलब मैं तो अभी भी बोलता हूँ लास्ट सीजन, आप हंसोगे बोलते हुए, मैं बोला नहीं उस स्ट्रीम में अभी तक, लेकिन लास्ट सीजन अगर आप स्टैट्स इतना देख ही रहे हो ना, तो आई थिंक विदाउट अ शैडो ऑफ अ डाउट जॉर्जिनो डिजर्व इट। यस, आप हंसोगे, I know that many people will laugh, and I know that there might be people who might be considering disliking the stream. I hope you don't do that because it's just an opinion. It's just an opinion. And मुझे Jorginho, I'm not a stan also. लेकिन if you are actually seeing the stats of a goal scorer, why aren't you seeing the stats of a midfielder? It's unfair. He won all the trophies last season और उसने basically बहुत सारा से recoveries किए थे, what not. I remember मैंने एक debate किया था, I went on a fellow channel और मैंने clearly stats बताए थे Jorginho का last season. Again, तो there is a argument वहाँ पे as well. And if you're looking at Benzema, तो Benzema सच में बोलूं तो he has stood out, exactly has stood out. आप आराम से in this calendar year of this season, मतलब 2022 का शुरू से लेकर 2022 के समर तक he has stood out. लेकिन आप एक्चुअली भूल गए हो फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द सीजन, वहां पर साला ने पागलपंती की थी एकदम। वही लास्ट सीजन का आप सोचिए, अगर आप बेंजिमा का देख रहे हो ओनली द लास्ट से नॉकआउट फेज, then last season Kante should have won it hands down. Kante should have won it hands down. लेकिन नहीं मिलता यार। आई नो मैं थोड़ा सा चेल्सी मोड में जा रहा हूँ अभी, सॉरी यार, थोड़ा सा जाना पड़ता है एट द एंड ऑफ द डे। यार प्यार करता हूँ अपने फुटबॉल क्लब से, but I don't disrespect others, and that's what I think this channel is all about. I hope you guys can respect that as well. लेकिन हाँ, the reality is that डबल स्टैंड, वही फीफा और फ्रांस फुटबॉल सब डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स रखते हैं यार। आप बेसिकली if you are a striker, you score goals, you see all the stats, you see the knockout stages, but if you are a defensive midfielder, you won't do that. Please make me understand why weren't Kante and Jorginho in the conversation of winning the Ballon d'Or last season? I have no idea, to be honest. लोग हंस रहे थे, yes, and I have no idea. I know I'm going back, but anyway, let's not go there. इस season में same thing. What has Mbappe done more than Courtois to actually be above him? I have no idea. And how can even Courtois be number 7th? I have no idea. And मैं कोर्टोवा का बड़ा फैन हूं भी नहीं, क्योंकि उसने जो चेल्सी के लिए किया था लास्ट में। Okay, I want to know how did we just give this random France football magazine award such importance? हिस्ट्री ऑफ बैलन d'Or जाना पड़ेगा देवेश। कोई नहीं, मतलब फिल्मफेयर वाले इनिशिएटिव लिए थे, वो लोग भी इनिशिएटिव लिए थे बहुत साल पहले, और अच्छा कॉन्टैक्ट्स है। ऑब्वियसली फ्रांस एंड स्विट्जरलैंड आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट व्हेन इट कम्स टू यूएफा फीफा, आप सब जानते ही हो, तो इसलिए देयर इज अ बायस। लेकिन उन लोग बायस, अगेन नो डिसरिस्पेक्ट, लेकिन क्लियर है दे डू अ लॉट ऑफ बायस व्हेन इट कम्स टू, और रादर एंटी बायस टू इंग्लैंड। आई हैव सीन दैट अ लॉट, पता नहीं क्यों। मिडफील्ड एंड डिफेंडर कांट विन बैलन d'Or, दैट इज व्हाट द रियलिटी ऑफ बैलन d'Or नाउअडेज। लेकिन होना चाहिए ना जब्बार, जब्बार भाई, हाँ, इफ यू आर अ कैनावारो यू वुड से दैट कम ऑन आई वन द वर्ल्ड कप फॉर इटली, दैट्स व्हाई आई वाज। लेकिन कम ऑन ब्रो, उससे भी पहले भाई प्लाटिनी वाज नॉट व्हाट वाज प्लाटिनी, पीपल आपको पता है प्लाटिनी क्या थे? एनीवन नोस व्हाट वाज प्लाटिनी? भाई अगर someone if someone is telling me that Platini was someone who only scored goals, please watch some of Platini, read something about Platini. He was there, right? A lot of players were there, bhai. Matlab, Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit was a person who was never a striker. He was a sweeper, a defender, a midfielder, a box to box. That was what he was. Modric. So I don't know, bro. Matlab, defender, फिर भी midfielders, why not? मेसी, चलो वो नहीं लेता हूँ। एम्बापे की शक्ल देखने लायक थी व्हेन ही गेट 6 सो अनॉयड ही वाज। ओह नाइस वन। मॉडरिच वन द बैलन d'Or, so there will be someone who's so good to win it. I think the next midfielder might be Bellingham. I think it's all about the World Cup, bro. Trust me, it's all about the World Cup. I hear you. I hear you. Latest news: there will be assessment whether Silva will be fit or not. Another injury. Silva is really important. Oh my god. यार डर लगता है गौरव ऐसे न्यूज पढ़कर। कोई नहीं, विल कम बैक टू इट। ऑफ कोर्स हम कल बात करने वाले डिटेल में कल शाम को। ओके, यासीन ट्रॉफी का नंबर 6 to 10 हमने टॉप 5 तो दिखाया था, नंबर 6 to 10 भी शाउट आउट बनता है, तो क्विकली मैं देने वाला हूँ। Again, people who are joining the stream, please, it will help me a lot if you can like the stream. Again, do not forget to even subscribe. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our second channel, which is actually a main channel called Almighty Blues FC. It is a fan channel for all to see. All of you know that by now. Okay? Hopefully. And we do a lot of content, a lot of varying content, not just Chelsea. I am also Milan supporter, but I do end-to-end content as much as possible. Like, this is 6 to 10th of Yashin Trophy. टॉप 5 हमने देखा था, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, एलिसन थे, एडिसन थे टॉप 5 में, मेंडी थे, ऑफ कोर्स कोर्टवा थे, और एक और किसको भूल रहा हूं भाई, किसको भूल गया, कोई नहीं, देखता हूं मैं क्विकली। लेकिन हाँ, ये है 6 to 10th। मैग्नियन, सॉरी मैग्नियन थे, माइक मैग्नियन वाज देयर इन द टॉप 5। हाँ, ये 6 to 10 में केविन ट्रैप, हाँ, फ्रैंकफर्ट के लिए व्हाट अ सीजन ही हैड ब्रो। मैनुअल नॉयर always will be in the conversation, Oblak will be in the conversation, या यासिन बोनू had a wonderful set of stats भाई सेविया के लिए, I remember that, and of course Hugo Lloris, I believe he's an underrated keeper, सच में, I know he gets a lot of flack, but I believe he's underrated। Okay, top 4 here, बेंजेमा, माने, केडीबी एंड लेवेंडोव्स्की। हाँ, प्रीटी ऑब्वियस है अब तो। वो है ट्रू, देवेश बोल रहे हैं सिस्टम ऑफ सिलेक्टिंग फीफा बेस्ट प्लेयर ऑफ ईयर इज बेटर देन बैलन d'Or वोटिंग। या बिल्कुल बिल्कुल विशाल, यू हैव अ ग्रेट पॉइंट वहां पे। टीबो 7th इज अ जोक, मिस दो जेज व्हेन हुलिट व्हेन द बैलन d'Or। अरे बिल्कुल यार, वही है, रूड हुलिट, प्लाटिनी, दोस काइंड ऑफ पीपल विल नेवर, will they even win, मतलब favorites, will they be the favorites? क्योंकि मॉडरिच को भी जब मिला था ना, people weren't happy, let's be honest about it। जुनिनियो पन्ना भी क्यों ना यार, अपने बेसिकली, आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट द जुनिनियो ब्राजीलियन, बिकॉज इवन ही वाज फैंटास्टिक। लेकिन मैंने ज्यादा देखा है जुनिनियो पन्ना भी, ड्यूरिंग हिज लियोन डेज, ही वाज सुपर्ब सेट पीसेस में। Two trophies and literally carried weak Barcelona team, and I think scored 30 goals in La Liga, but I respect your opinion। नहीं नहीं, exactly Taha, again I also respect your opinion। What I'm trying to say here is, यहाँ पर people are laughing। I'm not trying to say that 100% उनको ही मिलना चाहिए था, 100% Messi did not deserve। I'm not saying that। जब मेसी को मिला भी मैं बोला नहीं, हाउ कैन आई गो अगेंस्ट मेसी, बिकॉज मेसी का भी अच्छा सीजन था, बहुत अच्छा सीजन था, बहुत ही अच्छा सीजन था। लेकिन व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से यार, पीपल मेड अ जोक आउट ऑफ हाउ कैन कांटे एंड जॉर्जिनियो बी इन द कन्वर्सेशन, दे मेड अ जोक आउट ऑफ इट। तो वो डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स है यार। आप बेसिकली खाली फॉरवर्ड को लो ना, आप क्यों देख रहे हो बाकी चीजें? और अगर आप फॉरवर्ड्स को देख रहे हो, करीम बेंजेमा अभी ठीक है, लेकिन करीम बेंजेमा इस सीजन में खाली नॉकआउट स्टेज में आउट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड लगे, उसके अलावा भी ला लीगा में बहुत ब्रिलियंट किया, नॉट सेइंग नो, बट रिमेंबर ला लीगा, सॉरी चैंपियंस लीग के ग्रुप स्टेज में देयर वाज अ क्वेश्चन मार्क अगेंस्ट शेरिफ एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स, राइट? तो आप देखिए पूरा सीजन, वेयरएज जॉर्जिनो पूरे सीजन में थे लास्ट सीजन, दिस सीजन ही वाज शिट, आई एम कॉलिंग इट, और ही इज नॉट अ ग्रेट प्लेयर एज वेल, ये भी मैं बोल रहा हूँ डायरेक्टली। लेकिन आप अगर सीजन क्या देख रहे हो तो वो देखिए, गो ऑब्जेक्टिवली। और कांटे का आप नॉकआउट देखिए, जब आप बेंजेमा के नॉकआउट देख रहे हैं, नॉकआउट्स में चैंपियंस लीग में सीजन 2021-22 में हु रूल्ड द नॉकआउट स्टेज ऑफ द चैंपियंस लीग इनटू 2020-21, सॉरी, जब हमने जीता था So that's what I'm saying. Again, nothing against Messi here. If carrying a team's Ballon d'Or, give Hazard 3 Ballon d'Ors. Ha ha. Again, again Hazard ka Jack. You know what is the problem? Hazard did not deserve it, bro. I'll be very honest with you. He did not deserve it because with Hazard in the Champions League, we did not reach that level that we should have. We did not reach that level. That's the reality. Or you cannot deny that Champions League is a very, very, very important tournament. चेल्सी मैच रिप्ले भाई केपा क्या खेला अरे मैं बोला ना 7-8 से भाई कुणाल आपने शायद आई होप मेरा वीडियो देखा है मैंने क्लियरली डिटेल में बहुत सारी चीज बताए तो प्लीज गो एंड टेक अ लुक अगर आपने नहीं देखा ऑलमाइटी ब्लूज एफसी लेकिन अभी एनीवे लेट द सेरेमनी कंटिन्यू by Luis Figo coming again, another legend. Luis Figo, man, what a legend he was, man. Trust me, what a player, brilliant player. भाई लुइस फिगो आई होप किसने किसने देखा है भाई लुइस फिगो को लाइव एज एन आई हैड द मतलब समटाइम नो एज अ फुटबॉल फैन आई हैव टू से आई डोंट यू नो value this value the moments that I have actually been able to watch live. Again, मैं lucky हूँ that someone showed me football, you know, in the late 90s, that I was able to get to football and watch that so much because I've actually seen those moments, bro. Luis Figo, another underrated player over the years. What a player, bro. Or not just for Barcelona, not just for Real Madrid, but for Inter Milan, भी towards the end. He was awesome. Awesome player. अगर चेल्सी पीएसजी नॉकआउट कर देती रियल मैड्रिड को हु वुड हैव बीन द बैलन डॉर विनर देन माने और डे ब्रुयना हाँ बहुत ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन है ये तो ब्रिलियंट क्वेश्चन ओके मतलब यू नो व्हाट ऑनेस्टली अगर करती तो समवेयर डाउन द लाइन मेसन माउंट वुड हैव बीन इन कन्वर्सेशन आई थिंक ही वुड हैव बीन चेल्सीज प्लेयर ऑफ द सीजन आई एम जस्ट सेइंग तो आई थिंक ही वुड हैव बीन द कन्वर्सेशन डेफिनेटली लेकिन लीग में अच्छा नहीं की तो आई यू नो आई वुड हैव गॉन फॉर डे ब्रुयना सच में बोलूं तो नहीं एक्चुअली अफकॉन भी जीता ना नहीं माने सॉरी माने ही होता माने डिब्रोयना एंड आई थिंक मेसन माउंट तीनों होते तब अगर वो होता तो लेकिन वही अगर इफ्स एंड बट्स इजी क्या ही बोल सकते हैं भाई रियल मैड्रिड आर द क्लब ऑफ द ईयर लुक्स लाइक इट नॉमिनीज अच्छा एक सेकंड ये क्या नॉमिनीज दिखा रहे हैं अभी एक सेकंड लेट मी जस्ट चेक इट अप मे बी अच्छा हाँ रियल मैड्रिड आर अभी नॉमिनीज दिखा रहे हैं तो रियल मैड्रिड इज वन नॉमिनेशन फॉर द क्लब ऑफ द ईयर लिवरपूल इज अनदर नॉमिनेशन क्लब ऑफ द ईयर अभी हो रहा है पीपल आप लोग बताइए हु शुड बी इन द कॉन्वर्सेशन एक सेकंड पीपल लिवरपूल आर इन द क्लब ऑफ द ईयर आई नो दे वर इन द फाइनल्स ऑफ द चैंपियंस लीग दे वन 2 cups सेकंड इन द प्रीमियर लीग फेयर इनफ should that be have okay चलो दे देते हैं उनको no hate Ankit come on okay number of nominations we count in that fair enough so Liverpool had a lot of nominations of course Manchester City has to be in that conversation as well and I'm hating to say it here but the fact is in world football आज के दिन में oh man it really pains me to say it भाई Man City it really pains me to say it सच में Man City has overtaken Chelsea in terms of world football stage यार वाओ ये कभी मैं याद भी नहीं किया था जब मैं बोलूंगा ये मैं आई रिमेंबर द डेज भाई आई कांट फॉरगेट इट मैन डन डन हुआ करते तो उनके सेंटर बैक एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स मैन सिटी फैंस आई एम टेलिंग यू यू हैव बिल्ट अ क्लब ब्रो आई एम टेलिंग यू as much as I would not like to say it but that's the reality अब देखते हैं कितना decades तक you can continue I agree Hazard at UCL was average but at league he was a beast absolutely I think in the league he was by far the best player for a few seasons Jack Netflix series देखा था recently Perez masterclass it was a whole debacle okay last season there was no award Ballon d'Or club award like that it was there नहीं एक सेकंड बेस्ट में मिला था क्या आपने को हाँ शायद गौरव यू आर राइट देन चेल्सी को मिला था यार क्लब ऑफ द ईयर मिला था 100% मिला था हाँ द बेस्ट अवार्ड में मिला था शायद या एब्सोल्युटली ही डिड ड्रॉगबा एंड हिज स्वैग इज समथिंग एल्स आई मिस दैट इन द ड्रेसिंग रूम चलो यार यहाँ पे आई थिंक हु हैव कम यार टू टेक द अवार्ड भाई आया कौन है एक सेकंड एक सेकंड am I going to faint or what ये बांटते क्यों है अवार्ड्स yes Manchester City अभी मैं प्रेस किया they have been crazily good in the last few seasons how can you give the club of the year to Manchester City sorry boss sorry man how please tell me how कैसे But Real Madrid should have been won that hands down. I'm not even a Real Madrid fan. Crazy, bro, crazy. This is like so rigged. This trophy is total utter crap. Utter crap. हम लोग यहाँ मस्ती करने आए और हम लोग आपस में बात करने आए. Trust me like that. हम लोग बहुत सारा criticism भी करेंगे because they need to be watched out, man. This fakeism which is happening now. Yes, Man City has been brilliant. They've built a club like crazy. मैं envious हुआ था Chelsea fan. मैं अभी emotional बनकर मैं बोला था खुद that they are in the nominations also. भाई लेकिन how can Real Madrid not win that? Please tell me anyone in the chat. City won. भाई सिटी लीग भी लास्ट दिन में जीती थी. एंड द वे अगर गुंडों को नहीं स्कोर करता तो वो भी हार जाती. आई कांट बिलीव इट. सिटी ने डोमेस्टिक कप कॉम्पिटिशंस में क्या किया था? इट वाज लिवरपूल हु वर बेटर, चेल्सी हु वर बेटर इन डोमेस्टिक कप कॉम्पिटिशंस. Yeah, Chelsea won the club of the year last year. It probably is not in France football द्वारा, लेकिन we won in the best, but whatever. We were the club of the 2020-21. वो तो कोई deny भी नहीं कर सकता. Especially considering what we went through as a team and still, won the Champions League. But Man City won the club of the year. नहीं, that तो I will not deny that. मुझे मैं agree करता हूँ. लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है they won at a canter. मैन सिटी वन. यस, ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू देम, दे हैव बिल्ट अ क्लब. मैं एनवीएस में मैं बहुत खुद प्रेज कर रहा हूं. पेप मास्टर क्लास एब्सोल्युटली. ठीक है, लेकिन यू कैन नॉट टेल मी दैट एज अ क्लब they achieved more or they were more satisfied themselves than what Real Madrid were. You cannot tell me. I'm not even a Real Madrid fan, people. I'm telling you all, it is utter bullshit which is happening right now. Bullshit, that is the word. हाउ एग्जैक्टली, हाउ? प्लीज भाई, कोई सिटी फैन हो तो प्लीज बता दीजिए. अगर आपके पास कोई भी डिबेट है, व्हाई हैज मैन सिटी वन द क्लब ऑफ द ईयर? प्लीज लेट मी नो दिस. हाँ यार अजिंक्य, दोज वर द डेज. आई लव दोज डेज यार. आई लव दोज डेज भाई. मतलब आई मिस दोज डेज. लेकिन कोई नहीं, रॉब्ड अगेन. हो भाई, आई अंडरस्टैंड प्रीमियर लीग इज बिग. मैं इतना बोल रहा था कि प्रीमियर लीग की तरफ वो लोग बायस रखते ही नहीं, नेगेटिव बायस है. लेकिन अभी इस मोमेंट में यू वुड थिंक अदरवाइज. ऑल्सो मैं थोड़ा सा स्ट्रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट बोलने वाला हूं यहां पर. अगेन आप लोग को याद है मैन सिटी को बैन किया गया था, अगेन ट्रांसफर बैन, लेकिन दे गॉट रिवोक्ड. See, there are some things going on, man. I don't want to say it, but there are a lot of things going on. That's a reality. Nothing against City fans, nothing against City as a club. लेकिन officials, there are some problem. There is some गड़बड़, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है वाला सीन है. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है सालून के वाला सीन. बड़ा एक तो बनता ही यार.
नहीं सालून के यहाँ कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. जरूर कोई ना कोई गड़बड़.
Oh my God, I am like no words यार. क्या ही तो बोलूं. Yeah, Manav bhai, again, much respect for saying that. I think it was not just the number of nominees. Again, agar hai as a fact or I'm wrong, then I'm totally fine, Manav. But it should not be. If that's the case, it should not be on the based on nominees. Lekin again, he agrees that Madrid was better. Again, how can you say Madrid was lucky, man? Me as a fan of Chelsea who lost to Madrid, the way that we lost, painstaking way. मैं खुद बोल रहा हूँ, Madrid were not lucky. नहीं कर सकते. और जिडान दे रहा है, आ रहा है भाई बैलन डोर ट्रॉफी के साथ. बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग. अभी एनीवे we'll move on from that shocker of a thing जो हुआ है भाई. आज दो शॉक्स हुए. some or the other shock has to come from Ballon d'Or, right? Some or the other shock has to come. Thibaut Courtois number 7, that is a huge shock for me. Huge मतलब huge. Again मैं Thibaut Courtois स्टार नहीं हूँ, लेकिन हाँ, Man City winning the club of the year for me is a shock. With all due respect to Man City and the fans, absolutely उनका बहुत अच्छा सीजन था, but not close to Real Madrid in my opinion. Simple as that. Or yes, they have got the club of the year, so we have to celebrate that for their sake. Absolutely. Again, उनका भी achievement, we cannot deny that. So fair enough. I'm trying to be as normal as possible. कोई नहीं, but इनकी अवार्ड है, जो करना है चाहे करे. पता नहीं यार क्या होता है भाई. कोई नहीं. एफए कप, प्रीमियर लीग का विनर और कम्युनिटी शील्ड के बीच में होता है. नहीं, एफए कप प्रीमियर लीग का विनर और नहीं, एफए कप इज जनरली ऑफ ऑल द क्लब्स यार. इट्स जस्ट अ टूर्नामेंट. वहां पर नॉकआउट टूर्नामेंट होता है ऑल द क्लब्स दैट आर इन इंग्लैंड. भाई ये ड्रॉगबा क्या जेस्चर कर रहे हैं, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग कुछ हो रहा है अभी स्क्रीन पर। मैं बताता हूँ आशीष, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड। बट बेसिकली वही है, एफए कप इज बेसिकली प्लेड बिटवीन ऑल द क्लब दैट एग्जिस्ट इन इंग्लैंड, सिंपल एज दैट, इज वन ऑफ द ओल्डेस्ट कॉम्पिटिशंस एवर, प्रोबब्ली द ओल्डेस्ट। लेकिन जो प्रीमियर लीग और एफए कप का विनर होता है ना दोनों का, वो खेलते हैं कम्युनिटी शील्ड। That's what the idea is. What a hypocrisy, saying they are robbed. What the hell, this ceremony is becoming popularity contest. By popularity में भी मुझे question mark यार, that's what I'm saying. If I say I'm in trouble, Ankit. You said it, bhai, Devesh, you said it. अच्छा, एक गोल की वजह से, हाँ, नहीं नहीं, मतलब मानव, मानव आप भावनाओं को समझो यार, समझा करो। मानव नोज इट यार, आई ट्रस्ट मानव टोटली यार। इट्स नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ, आई डिडंट से दैट दे वन इट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट गोल, बट आई एम सेइंग दैट Real Madrid won it at a canter versus, I know it was La Liga and Premier League. I would still argue that winning Premier League is difficult in La Liga. Yes, people might disagree. ये मेरा opinion है. लेकिन हाँ, at the same time, I would say that Real Madrid, they won at a canter, or they deserve more praise for that rather than, the dramatic way that Man City won. That's what I tried to say. Maybe Mano, it came across wrong. I apologize if that's the case, but I think I have a point, and you agreed with that anyway. Pretty much confirmed City will win UCL this season. हाँ, again इस बार confirmed नहीं बोलूंगा, लेकिन UCL favorites definitely they are right up there. If look at politically, they will let either of Man City or PSG to win the UCL this season. Well, UCL fixing वो सब कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा. I think that happens. That should be a fair one, होना चाहिए. 1 hour bus, come on. What hypocrisy, Real fans are saying they are robbed. अरे कोई नहीं कोई, चलो कोई नहीं भाई। करीम बेंजेमा स्क्रीन पर आ रहे हैं obviously, and भाई एक सेकंड, has he won the Ballon d'Or, or don't tell me he's third, wait, he's surely won the Ballon d'Or, right? He's won it, yeah, he's won it. तो भाई Zidane has called, and it is Karim Benzema as we had expected. और यहाँ एंटी क्लाइमैक्स हो गया है, बिकॉज आई एक्सपेक्टेड कि यार वो लोग पहले अनाउंस करेंगे थर्ड सेकंड, आज बहुत जल्दी में है ये लोग, पता नहीं, कोई नहीं, टाइम तो बहुत हो गया है, अच्छा ये मेरे लिए, आई कैन प्रोड्यूस सम कंटेंट फॉर टुमारो। हाँ, बाय द वे, आज शाम को वी आर लाइव फॉर एफपीएल as well, don't worry about that, as well as the preview of a weekend. लेकिन हाँ, Karim Benzema people, yeah, absolutely, again, hate कोई नहीं कर रहा मानव, hate कोई नहीं कर रहा, we are doing in the chat, please do not do that. यहाँ I didn't mean any hate either, मानव, you know that very well. लेकिन honestly, I am hating the awards. The awards are a piece of shit. That's what I'm saying. Madrid will dent City's chances. Well, let's see. Again, you never know. It'll be close. मतलब अगेन आई वाज होपिंग सैम केयर एज वेल गेट्स इट, बट कोई नहीं, माय बॉय बेंजी। अरे भाई बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, चलो यार, यहाँ पर बेंजेमा को मिल गया तो फाइनली एक अच्छा हुआ है, मतलब लेट्स बी ऑनेस्ट, बेंजेमा वाज अ स्टैंड आउट प्लेयर, आई डोंट थिंक एनीवन इन द वर्ल्ड वुड से नो। यस, कीबो कोर्टवा हैड अ चांस, लेकिन उसको तो भाई 7th ऐसे भी दे दिया वो लोग वोट्स में, तो फेयर इनफ। लेकिन अगेन बेंजेमा, जैसे हमने एक्सपेक्ट भी किया था, इज द विनर, और आई थिंक ही डिजर्व्स द सेलिब्रेशन। रियल मैड्रिड, आई नो थोड़ा सा रॉबरी हुआ है रियल मैड्रिड के अगेंस्ट, इन माय ओपिनियन, दे शुड हैव गॉट द couple of other awards, but कोई नहीं, you can also argue Chelsea should have got for Sam Kerr, लेकिन बार्सिलोना ने जीता है बहुत, तो fair enough, because the women's team especially are a great team despite the problems, लेकिन बेंजेमा absolutely। हाँ, मतलब बाकी वही है, केडीबी, मानव केडीबी है, लेकिन ऑर्डर मैं देख रहा हूँ, अगेन उनका सोशल मीडिया अकाउंट बहुत स्लो होता है, बट लेट मी जस्ट सी इफ आई कैन सी द लाइव कमेंट्री अपडेट्स व्हिच मैं शेयर करना चाहूंगा आप लोग से। बट केडीबी है, लेवेंडोव्स्की है, और एक और कौन मिस करो यार, मैं माने माने को मिस कर दिया हूं मैं, राइट। चलो यार, एनीवे, बेंजेमा इज ट्रूली डिजर्विंग ऑफ दिस अवार्ड, ये तो हम डिनाई नहीं कर सकते 100%। बट अगेन पीपल डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू लाइक द स्ट्रीम, एंड याद रखिए आज शाम को हम लाइव है, दैट इज ऑब्वियसली फॉर एफपीएल एज वेल एज द प्रीमियर लीग प्रीव्यू ऑफ नॉट द वीकेंड बट द मिड वीक एज वेल, देयर आर मैचेस। टॉप 4 इज बेंजेमा, माने, केडीबी एंड लेवेंडोव्स्की। थैंक्स केडीबी, माने, साला नहीं, साला 5th है, देवेश, साला 5th है, साला का तो हमने दिखा दिया था, 5th है। हाँ डेफिनेटली, हाँ साला 5th है, ये हमने डेफिनेटली दिखाया था, तो लेकिन बेंजेमा भाई डेफिनेटली यार, मतलब रियल मैड्रिड फैंस आप लोग बोलिए यार, मतलब इफ देयर इज अ रियल मैड्रिड फैन इन द हाउस और जनरली ला लीगा फैन भी यार, वेयर डू यू पुट बेंजेमा यार इन हिस्ट्री ऑफ रियल मैड्रिड यार? मतलब अगेन रोनाल्डो हैज हैड अ craziness with Real Madrid, I know that. For me, Raul should be in the conversation भी, absolutely. He's that level of a legend. For Real Madrid fans होने चाहिए, बिल्कुल होने चाहिए. Sergio Ramos, generally you can put him as well, even in that conversation. In मैं modern era की बात कर रहा हूँ, जो आप लोग देखे होंगे. Where do you put Benzema? Like, is it time to say Benzema is probably the greatest Real Madrid player in the modern era? Will that be too much, or will that be नहीं यार, Ronaldo 100% है with the records. But again, Benzema उस समय भी थे, याद रखिए. Benzema for me has been very very long at Real Madrid. मुझे याद है the season where he had basically ये fifth दिखा रहा हूँ मैं साला का. अरे थैंक्स यार, थैंक्स, मच लव, एब्सोल्युटली. रोनाल्डो की क्या रैंकिंग आई भाई? 20th है, 20वां रैंक. लेकिन कोई नहीं, वी नो दैट रोनाल्डो का सीजन क्या हुआ था वर्सेस मे बी अदर्स. एक्चुअली ही डिडंट हैव अ बैड सीजन पर्सनली, बट कोई नहीं. तो आई थिंक बेंजेमा द ग्रेटेस्ट मॉडर्न रियल मैड्रिड प्लेयर. When I say modern, I mean like, say after, say, in the last maybe 20-25 years. That's what I'm saying. Okay, ये रोहित के टॉप 5 बैलन डोर है. ओके, क्रिस्टियानो, रोनाल्डो नजारियो, काका. इंटरेस्टिंग, इंटरेस्टिंग. एक सेकंड, R10 कौन है यार? R10 किसको बुला रहे हो आप? राहुल? राहुल तो 7 में पूछ पहनते थे शायद. रिवाल्डो? एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड. आई थिंक रोनाल्डिनियो. अरे मैं भूल गया. व्हाट इज रॉन्ग विद रोनाल्डिनियो? ऑब्वियसली हाँ, रोनाल्डिनियो डेफिनेटली अप देयर विद मी. मेरे भी थे यार, डेफिनेटली. हाँ, रोनाल्डिनियो, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. Almost 9 years, Benzi played second fiddle in Real Madrid. Just after that, he played as a striker and absolutely flying lately. हाँ, मतलब I think you would have to say even in that period he was underrated and he did lots for even Ronaldo. So maybe Ronaldo wouldn't have reached that heights if not for Benzema. You can argue, can you? Or you can argue the other way around also. मतलब I don't know. आप लोग बोलिए. CR7, राहुल, मॉड्रिच, बेंजेमा. हाँ, मॉड्रिच भी, एब्सोल्युटली मॉड्रिच. लेकिन मुझे लगता है आई वुड जस्ट, इवन मैं रियल मैड्रिड फैन हूं नहीं, लेकिन मैं बोल रहा हूँ क्लियरली that I think Benzema has done more to Real Madrid than Modric even. I generally believe that. Raul, CR7 and Sergio Ramos में डालूंगा पहले, Modric के पहले, personally speaking. Randy Orton कहाँ से आ गया यार? Speaking of Madrid, I think the hard workers like Modric often get overlooked for the attackers. Yeah, ये फुटबॉल की कहानी है यार अजिंक्य. This is a story about football. क्या बोल सकते हो उसके बारे में? कुछ नहीं बोल सकते ना, एब्सोल्युटली नथिंग. लेकिन भाई लुक एट बेंजेमा के अर्ली डेज यार, व्हेन ही केम फ्रॉम लियोन. मुझे याद है यार, एलेक्स फर्गसन वांटेड हिम सो बैडली एट मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड भाई, सो बैडली. आई रिमेंबर दोस डेज एब्सोल्युटली. मुझे याद है उनका मैच भी था लियोन वर्सेस मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड एंड उन्होंने बात भी की थी, बट समहाउ ही हैड हिज आईज ऑन रियल मैड्रिड ऑल द टाइम, लुक्स लाइक इट. और रियल मैड्रिड को उस समय इट वाज अ प्रीटी ऑब्वियस थिंग दैट ही नीडेड अ नंबर 9 फॉर द लॉन्ग रन. Almost जो होने वाला है next year also, I feel at the end of next year, not this season, at the end of next season. So let's see who kind of replaces Benzema in the long run. Carlo Ancelotti यार, बैलन d'Or में कोच ऑफ द ईयर नहीं देते क्या? नहीं देते शायद ना, बेस्ट में देते शायद. Both are legends man, with most goals and assists are Ronaldo and Benzema. Yeah, बिल्कुल both are legends, but वही है, मतलब difficult choice है almost if you have to pick one for if you're a Real Madrid fan, that is again. ओह, आई एम आगे. चलो रैंकिंग्स आ गए फाइनली यार. भाई सोशल मीडिया जाग जाओ आप, बेसिकली ऑफ फ्रांस फुटबॉल. इतना स्लो भाई आप लोग, मैं ही आपसे फास्ट हूँ, मतलब दिस इज टू मच. बट एनीवे भाई, आ गए रैंकिंग्स. दीज आर योर रैंकिंग्स, सो पीपल प्लीज कमेंट. माने coming second, what an achievement for the guy bro, what an achievement, absolutely wonderful achievement मैं बोलता हूँ. मेरे ख्याल से अगर मैं सच बोलूँ ना, for the last season जैसे गया था, people forget और people recency bias रखते हैं because people are voting. I think Mo Salah probably deserved one level above. Again मैंने देखना है बहुत सारे competitions भी. Mo Salah was right there for every competition right till the end. So I think Mo Salah should have got there. Or the beginning of the season tha, he was by far the best, even better than Benzema in the first few months until the knockouts happened. So Mo Salah probably should have been fourth in my opinion. ये मेरा opinion होता, again just my vote. Third होने चाहिए थे in my opinion Sadio Mane. That's my honest opinion. सेकंड ओपिनियन टीबो कोर्टवा एंड फर्स्ट होते करीम बेंजेमा, ये मेरा होता. आई नो आई प्लेस रियल मैड्रिड एंड लिवरपूल प्लेयर्स, इमेजिन, और केडीबी होते नंबर 5. द रीजन मैं लेवेंडोव्स्की को नहीं डाला हूं बिकॉज ऑफ द फैक्ट दैट बायर्न, हाँ, आई वुड नॉट ब्लेम लेवेंडोव्स्की अलोन, लेकिन बायर्न रियली गॉट अ शॉकर इन द चैंपियंस लीग, एंड आई थिंक Lewandowski was the leader. So that's the only reason. Of course, Gerd Muller award mila hai. Of course, you can argue that last 2 years he was one of the favorites for the Ballon d'Or. But मेरा first top 5 ये होने चाहिए थे. For me, Benzema should have been first, of course. Second should have been Thibaut Courtois. Third, Mane. Fourth, I know Mane or Courtois, you can argue either or, either ways. लेकिन हाँ, fourth I said Salah and fifth KDB. That's my top 5. आप लोग भी बताइए जो करेक्ट होना चाहिए था आपके हिसाब से top 5. It'll be great to hear आप लोग का opinion, which is just an opinion. It's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, I agree. If Liverpool won Champions League, Mane would have won it, but Benzema deserved it. Yes. हाँ. Sir Alex Ferguson हमेशा करते थे जादू. But he had that aura as well, ना. No, Salah had a bad second half. Okay, fair enough. हाँ. मतलब by his standards, he definitely had a bad second half. लेकिन first half का you cannot forget the kind of craziness he did as well. लेवेंडोव्स्की, वाई सो हाई रैंकिंग. अगेन मैंने खुद टॉप 5 में नहीं डाला है अजिंक्य. ही स्कोर्ड यू लॉट ऑफ गोल्स एब्सोल्युटली, लेकिन व्हेन इट मैटर्ड आई थॉट द अदर्स हैड लिटिल बिट मोर देन लेवेंडोव्स्की. जस्ट माय ओपिनियन. एम्बापे शुड लर्न फ्रॉम बेंजेमा इफ बिग प्लेयर्स आर इन लाइमलाइट. भाई एम्बापे को 6th मिला है, वही बहुत बड़ी बात है. मतलब ही डिड वेरी वेल इन टर्म्स ऑफ फुटबॉलिंग स्टैट्स एंड ऑल दैट, लेकिन लेट्स सी, मतलब बीइंग ओवर कोर्टवा इज अ शॉकर बाय इटसेल्फ. I think even like you can argue भाई Modric और Vinicius Junior भी होने चाहिए थे above Mbappe. You can argue that, नहीं? Let me know if you disagree on that. But I think even Modric and yeah, probably मेरे top 10 में होते हैं Mbappe definitely. तो 10th हालैंड को दिया लास्ट सीजन के लिए, fair enough. 9th होते Mbappe मेरे लिए. 8th होते आपके what do you say, Modric, Vinicius Junior होते वो, that would have been the correct order for me. But कोई नहीं, मेरा क्या ही तो जाता है यार. Lewandowski would have been 6th for me. Yes, that was what my order was. But कोई नहीं. Okay, people, again, do not forget to like the stream. और यहाँ पे end में क्या हो रहा है? I think the Lewandowski's better half is coming, or is it its mom? Sorry यार, अगर मैं गलत बोल दिया हो तो. लेवा भाई, sorry, Benzema. क्या कहाँ हूँ मैं? Lewandowski बोल रहा हूँ. Benzema. I think it's mom. Benzema's mom had come first, and now his family is coming. Okay. भाई एक ब्रिलियंट पिक्चर पोस्ट किया है रियल मैड्रिड ने, जो दिखाना बनता है स्ट्रीम में. ओ व्हाट अ पिक्चर ब्रो, ट्रस्ट मी, दिस इज समथिंग. अभी पूरी फैमिली आ रही है धीरे धीरे बेंजेमा की. चलो भाई, Benzema Ballon'or, look back at the French striker's career with goal after goal. 50 goals last season in all competitions. That includes basically mainly the Champions League and La Liga, where they were winners. But of course, they did, good apart from that as well. लेकिन हाँ, this is what मैं दिखाना चाह रहा था. बहुत ही अच्छा है. The striker pays tribute to his family and reflects on his formative years at Olympic Lyon and pays thanks to Real Madrid president Florentino Perez. Of course, he cuts his speech just as it seems to be overcome by emotion of. Oh, okay, भाई emotional हो गए Benzema. And yes, absolutely, भाई, the guy actually totally deserves it. You have to give it. Or I wish, and again, people might disagree. I think जो character ना Benzema का, it's not very dissimilar to Drogba on the pitch. The way Drogba was, and he is a guy when it matters, man. No, sir. Yeah, a popular edition. The Hall chants Karim. Okay, nice one. Wow, nice one. And yes, by the way, before that, Drogba spoke about Zizou when Zizou won the award. That's brilliant. That's brilliant stuff, yeah. Some goosebumps time. Yes, but only Modric, but not Vinicius. अरे चलो, yes, absolutely. देखते. But again, much love to everyone here for being here. Absolutely. भाई, बेंजेमा के मॉम का नाम है मलिका बेंजेमा. मॉम ही है ना भाई? और अभी भी श्योर नहीं हूँ मैं कुछ भी बोल रहा हूँ, सॉरी. लेकिन अगेन आई एम जस्ट गेसिंग यार, मुझे पर्सनली क्या मालूम है इन्हें. अगेन, फॉर मी इज नन ऑफ माय बिजनेस. बट बेंजेमा गेटिंग द बैलन डोर इज द न्यूज व्हिच इज नॉट न्यूज. लेकिन भाई हो गया, एटलीस्ट एक शॉक नहीं है वहां पर, डिस्पाइट वी डिसएग्री ऑन अ कपल ऑफ अदर थिंग्स व्हिच इज फेयर इनफ. बट that's the most interesting part. भाई, बेंजेमा चश्मा लगा क्यों आया? तो ये बोलिए. कोई नहीं. पिछले साल तो 27 नवंबर को हुआ था शायद, हाँ। नहीं नहीं, इसलिए हो रहा है, एक तो वर्ल्ड कप है, सेकेंडली ताहा पहली बार हो रहा है दैट दे आर कंसिडरिंग द एंटायर सीजन ऑफ लास्ट ईयर एंड नॉट दिस कैलेंडर ईयर का। इट्स नॉट जनवरी टू व्हाट यू से, इट्स नॉट दिसंबर टू अक्टूबर जो होता था ना, इट इज बेसिकली द एंटायर सीजन 2021-22 जो समर में खत्म हो गया था, दैट इज व्हाट द पीरियड दैट दे आर काउंटिंग। इसलिए शायद जल्दी हुआ है, एज वेल एज वर्ल्ड कप भी है लेटर ऑन। Generally, it happens after a huge match, or obviously El Clasico tha kal, to that way. Literally carried the Madrid team. Yeah, you can argue that absolutely. No, no, alone to nahi bolunga. Vinicius Junior, Modric, right up there. Courtois, Valverde. भाई सब पूरा मड्रिड टीम नाम ले लूंगा, लेकिन बेंजेमा का जो गोल्स थे ना, जो मोमेंट्स थे, probably he was a leader. And I think, yeah, if I'm not wrong, Ronaldo is his. I read somewhere, yes, Ronaldo Nazario has been his idol. Of course, an ex Real Madrid legend as well. So him being there is also a huge occasion for Benzema, and getting it from Zidane. Imagine who actually managed him, and that's one of the stories for sure. लेकिन कोई नहीं. Again, भाई likes काफी कम हुए वीडियो में. I'm hoping anyone who's watching still like कर दीजिए स्ट्रीम को. For whatever reason, भाई likes बहुत कम होते हैं वीडियो में. इतना अच्छा स्ट्रीम हुआ है, नहीं लगता है? तो भाई I also wanted to get a feedback. I hope the audio was very clear, right, today? I hope the audio was clear. Let me know, because I know that the internet issues sometimes are there, and इसलिए मैं पूछ रहा हूँ. तो audio, was it clear or not? If anyone can say audio was clear, audio was so, audio was almighty, mighty, वाला रेटिंग दे दीजिए. चलो, thanks रोहित. Thanks a lot. Courtois is in the final, was just a different breed. Yeah, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, absolutely. चलो यार, आई थिंक यही इसके बाद में कुछ होगा नहीं शायद. आई थिंक इट्स डन, राइट? लेट मी जस्ट चेक इफ एनीवन कैन जस्ट अपडेट मी. आई थिंक इट शुड बी द लास्ट थिंग दैट हमने करना है. एनीवे बहुत लेट हो गया है. अगेन भाई वेरी क्लियर, थैंक्स यार. मतलब वही कुछ कुछ लोग का ऑब्जेक्टिव ओपिनियन होता है, सब्जेक्टिव होता है रादर. तो जस्ट वांटिंग टू मेक श्योर, राइट? ओके, चलो, नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके, मैं सिर्फ एक कमेंट कर रहा हूँ. चलो, हो गया यार, हो गया. ओके, सो आई थिंक इट्स डन पीपल. तो अगेन भाई क्विक रिकैप हो जाए. क्विक रिकैप क्या होगा भाई? क्विक रिकैप यही होगा दैट बेंजेमा ने जीत लिया बैलन डोर, एंड ऑफ कोर्स वी हैड Alexia Putellas who won the Ballon d'Or feminine, the women's Ballon d'Or yet again. Yes, Benzema के लिए it's a huge occasion. The club of the year has gone to Manchester City. Yes, I would like to say that I'm a surprised person in that case, लेकिन कोई नहीं. They are a great club in the last few years, absolutely. In my opinion, Real Madrid deserve that, लेकिन कोई नहीं, बांटते, पता है, अवार्ड्स होता है थोड़ा, तो उसमें थोड़ा सा कंट्रोवर्शियल होगा, बट इट इज व्हाट इट इज, राइट? वी कैन नॉट डिनाई दैट, होता ही है. और क्या भाई, कोपा ट्रॉफी गया है. फॉर पीपल हु मिस्ड आउट, हैज गॉन टू गावी फ्रॉम बार्सिलोना, ऑफ कोर्स. वहां पर भी आई थॉट दैट गावी हैड अ ब्रिलियंट चांस हिमसेल्फ, लेकिन और थोड़ा सा आप बोल सकते हो बेलिंगहम, मुसियाला, नुनो मेंडेस had probably slightly better, in terms of impact to the team. Lekin Gavi, what a super player, absolutely. He's won it. Even Kamavinga, you can argue, nahi, lekin koi nahi. All are going to be legends. I genuinely believe that. Yashin Trophy, obviously, Courtois has won it. Absolutely no secrets वहां तो पता ही था, वो तो होना ही था. और आई थिंक Courtois getting 7th in the Ballon d'Or ratings is a shocker. लेकिन आई थिंक बेंजेमा के बाद में माने has come second, and of course माने has won the Socrates Award भी. तो काफी अच्छा था. लेकिन आई होप everyone liked the stream brilliantly, like we always do. Always say it's a fan channel for all to see. It'll always remain that. Yes, I follow Chelsea, लेकिन यहाँ content आता है end to end. Yes, मिलान भी support करता हूँ. We do end to end. But even Almighty Sports Plus पे हूँ, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ. People, Cricket World Cup has begun. Please check out our shorts. We have done shorts as well as shorter videos on both the channels. तो दोनों ऑलमाइटी स्पोर्ट्स प्लस और ऑलमाइटी ब्लूज एफसी जो आप देख रहे हो नीचे बैनर में एज वेल एज इन डिस्क्रिप्शन, प्लीज try and hit that bell notification icon because we do work hard but we would love if you get some feedback. ठीक है, क्योंकि क्या होता है ना, लोग बहुत सा सब्सक्राइब कर देते हैं, आई नो एवरीवन इज बिजी, एब्सोल्युटली लव द फैक्ट दैट आप जितना भी लव दिखाते हो ग्रेट है, बट सेम टाइम में if you watch and give us feedback, give us that encouragement, it gives us encouragement to get to the next level. Or isliye I would hope that everyone gives watches our shorter videos as well as shorts, and of course the live streams are absolutely brilliant, but great to have all of you. Shout out to every person out here, and especially the members of Almighty Blues FC and the mods. I know it's been a long week, it's going to be a long month. सच में बहुत सारा कंटेंट आने वाला है both the channels, and we'll absolutely love that. And again, good night to Rohit. माय बैलोंडोर रैंकिंग्स, अच्छा जबार भाई के ये होते हैं बेंजी, माने, कोटुआ, डी ब्रुयना, साला। हाँ, आई थिंक मेरा भी करीबन वही था जबार भाई, ऑलमोस्ट वही था एग्जैक्टली। 5 जो प्लेयर सेलेक्ट किए वही मैंने भी सेलेक्ट करना था। आई डोंट थिंक आई वेंट अदरवाइज। आई थिंक वाल्वर्डे शुड आल्सो विन बाय वन बैलन। आई थिंक बैलन, आप देखिए मैंने पोल में डाला है विशाल फॉर अ रीजन। आई बिलीव दैट इफ ही कैन कंटिन्यू द वे ही इज एंड खुदा ना खासा कुछ इंजरी ना होना, देन आई थिंक वाल्वर्डे। मैं तो बोलूंगा डिफेंडर्स की बात करेंगे तो भाई रीस जेम्स एट सम पॉइंट डिजर्व्स इट एज वेल इन द फ्यूचर, लेकिन इट्स टू अर्ली, आई नो, आई एम जस्ट सेइंग। मतलब उस लेवल के प्लेयर्स हु मेक a league different, make a team different, that is something that you can have to definitely celebrate as well as आपको करना पड़ेगा प्रेज, राइट। लेवा को फिर से कॉम्पनसेशन, अरे फरहान कैसे हो आप, आपका कमेंट मिस करे, आपको भी शाउट आउट एब्सोल्युटली भाई। कॉम्पनसेशन नहीं बोलूंगा इस बार तो, हाँ गोल मुलर ट्रॉफी वेरी वेल डन, ही इज वन द मुलर ट्रॉफी हाईएस्ट नंबर ऑफ गोल्स, हाँ वो मिस कर दिया मैंने, आई रिकैप्ड। लेकिन honestly Bayern Munich last season they kind of underwhelmed थोड़ा सा in the Champions League, तो थोड़ा I understand वहां पर, और कुछ मिलना नहीं था, which is fair। चलो फिनिश्ड हो गया, एब्सोल्युटली गुड नाइट टू आशीष, ताहा, रोहित, फरहान, जबार भाई, जो भी अभी तक बना हुआ है ना, मुदित, आई कैन से लॉट ऑफ पीपल हियर, अजिंक्य, फुटबॉल क्रीक्स, भाई सब लोग मच लव है, बट याद रखना आज शाम को, एंड आई एम टॉकिंग टुडे, ठीक है, एज थिंग्स स्टैंड टुडे हो गया ऑलरेडी इन इंडिया स्टैंडर्ड टाइम, आई थिंक इवनिंग टाइम हम करेंगे, तो करीबन 7-8 बजे हम करेंगे लाइव सेशन होगा, ये होगा ऑन प्रीमियर लीग मेनली, लेकिन जनरली मिडवीक फुटबॉल के बारे में बात करेंगे और एफपीएल भी बात करेंगे। यस, डेडलाइन के पहले हम कर रहे हैं फॉर अ सर्टेन रीजन, तो डू नॉट फॉरगेट दैट। ऑफ कोर्स परसों वॉच अलोंग भी होगा, चेल्सी का प्री मैच भी होगा, वो तो हम करते ही हमेशा ऑन ऑलमाइटी ब्लूज एफसी में होगा, दोनों ही शायद, और शुड वी डू एफपीएल स्ट्रीम यहाँ पे, चलो आई विल एनीवे पब्लिश इट। और उससे याद आया पीपल, प्लीज प्लीज, मैंने आज भी भूल गया, आई हैव एक मैं लिख देता हूँ भाई, ये एक मैंने नया अकाउंट खोला है ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, तो प्लीज गिव मी अ फॉलो ब्रो, आई नीड मोर फॉलोअर्स वहां पर, आई नीड टू कीप पोस्टिंग वहां पर, तो आई होप एवरीवन कैन फॉलो मी। दिस इज एन ऑलमाइटी स्पोर्ट्स का अकाउंट विच ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, मैं अभी कमेंट कर रहा हूँ, फॉर एनीवन इफ यू कैन जस्ट टेक अ सेकंड एंड फॉलो मी देयर, इट विल बी ब्रिलियंट, बिकॉज I'll tell you why. I'm going to announce something which is coming up hopefully in the coming weeks and or months. लेकिन हाँ भाई ये everyone out there if you can just ये वाला भाई Almighty Sports 2 is the handle, ये handle है, just search for Almighty Sports without any spaces with followed by 2। आई नो थोड़ा डिफरेंट है, लेकिन ऑलमाइटी स्पोर्ट्स प्लस अवेलेबल नहीं था, तो इसलिए मैं गया हूँ। दिस इज द हैंडल ऑन इंस्टाग्राम ऑफ आवर सेकंड इंस्टाग्राम अकाउंट। पहला अकाउंट आप लोग सब, आई होप यू आर फॉलोइंग अस बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ अपडेट्स आने वाले ऑन एंटायर मंथ ऑफ क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड कप, फुटबॉल वर्ल्ड कप, एंड ऑफ कोर्स क्लब फुटबॉल तो हम करते ही है एंड टू एंड, तो डू नॉट फॉरगेट ऑन Twitter Almighty Blues FC, on Instagram Almighty Blues FC, and now on Instagram Almighty Sports 2। और हाँ Discord सर्वर का भी लिंक रहता है इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑलवेज। अगेन यस आई नो आई बीन प्रॉमिसिंग मेंबर स्ट्रीम और डिस्कॉर्ड स्ट्रीम हमें करना है ऑन ऑलमाइटी ब्लूज एफसी की तरफ से, बट दैट इज समथिंग दैट मैं मेंबर्स से कांटेक्ट करूंगा एंड विल बी डूइंग इट वेरी सून। वैसे बेंजेमा वन एम्प्लॉय ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड, इट्स हिज जॉब, वाओ लेटेड ये क्या है कुछ भी, थैंक यू डे ऑफ स्ट्रीम, अरे थैंक यू यार एब्सोल्युटली थैंक्स। ओ हाँ यार कर सकता था एब्सोल्युटली भाई, मानव मानव सम ब्रिलियंट आइडियाज ऑलवेज यार, प्रॉब्ली 26 ही कर रहा था मैं सोच रहा हूँ, कोई नहीं, लेकिन मानव वो ऑलमाइटी स्पोर्ट्स प्लस में क्रिकेट और फुटबॉल दोनों होंगे ना देखिए वो वाला अकाउंट है, तो थोड़ा सा आई नो ऑलमाइटी स्पोर्ट्स 18 होता है विराट कोहली वाला, वो भी कर सकता था, कोई नहीं, थैंक्स एज वेल। लेकिन हाँ अगेन ऑन दैट नोट पीपल लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब, एंड यस एडिट तो कर ही सकते हैं, लेकिन नहीं यही रहने let it be there, वो ये second, it's a second account so Almighty Sports 2, that was my idea, but कोई नहीं। अरे कोई नहीं यार, मानव भाई, मच रेस्पेक्ट मैन, मच रेस्पेक्ट। सिटी फैन बोल रही है आकर, मतलब वही है। देखिए एट द एंड ऑफ द डे दिस अवार्ड सच में मायने नहीं रखते। ये क्यों मायने, आई थिंक इंडिविजुअल अवार्ड मायने रखते हैं, क्लब अवार्ड इतना मायना नहीं रखता, सच में बोलता हूँ। यस, वी फील प्राउड जो हमें मिला था चेल्सी को लास्ट ईयर। ऑफ कोर्स मैन सिटी विल बी फीलिंग प्राउड अभी, एंड दे डिजर्व इट एज वेल, ऐसे नहीं बोलूंगा दे डोंट डिजर्व इट एट ऑल, लेकिन अनदर क्लब डिजर्व इट मोर, दैट्स व्हाट मैंने, मेरा पॉइंट था। सेकेंडली ये बोलूंगा, जो इंडिविजुअल्स होते हैं ना उनके लिए, स्पेशली जो कोपा ट्रॉफी होता है, दोस काइंड ऑफ थिंग, इमेजिन अ यंग गावी, अ यंग कामाविंगा, यंग मुसियाला, Nuno Mendes, Saka, all those people, going for that award function, just being, celebrated. It's a huge night for them, and among them, I don't think anyone is a loser. Everyone is a winner. That's the idea. So for individuals, somewhere down the line I agree that it's a team sport, लेकिन somewhere down the line मैं definitely बोलूंगा that no, you have to celebrate them, और उन्हें चाहिए एक motivation as well, क्योंकि आज के दिन में सोशल मीडिया में इतना हेट मिलता है उन लोगों को, बहुत प्यार भी मिलता है, ये भी बोलूंगा, क्योंकि आई हैव बीन ऑन द बोथ साइड्स ऑफ द थिंग्स as well. I am nowhere close, I'm still a बच्चा in that level, but I'm just saying that, you know at some point you need to praise and celebrate them wherever you can. And I know they get paid lots of it, लेकिन for what they pressure they take, they probably deserve it absolutely. तो इतना नहीं बोलूंगा for, हाँ, not Mbappe to some extent, you know what I mean, right? Neymar for Ballon d'Or, अच्छा, interesting, very interesting. Yeah, UCL, exactly, it's a team sport at the end of the day, so that's more important in terms of UCLs, the Premier Leagues, the La Liga, the Liga to some extent, although I don't agree with that, लेकिन हाँ, Serie A, of course, Scudetto. Absolutely. Chalo. Rohit Reddy, agree with that. But on, I think that note, finally, let us end the stream. Again, bhai, please like the stream. Aaj sham ko hum live hai on Almighty Blues FC. Do not forget to check our shorts and shorter videos as well. Abhi ke liye, bye, tata, and don't worry. As in, awards are just to celebrate. कोई टेंशन मत लेना, no talk